Right then, ladies and gentlemen, the third series of the day, NRG versus vENdetta. I've got a sneaking suspicion this one could be an absolute banger. NRG, they'll start on the CT side due to the fact that vENdetta, quote-unquote, picked this map, and we'll see what kind of buys are coming through. I can see a P250 in the hands of RPK. He's got that Superman set up as well with the armor, so he's been dropped the P250. Couple of bits of utility as well. One smoke, one flashbang, and with the one smoke there, you've got options. You could smoke towards heaven, flash in, or you could go for a very fast outside approach with RPK leading the charge, looking for that first pick and hopefully overwhelm them outside. So a couple of options there for you. We'll see what they want to bring to the table.
Gonna throw in another one as well there. Ramp contact? And you save the smoke for lower?
I just don't like ramp on pistols at all. I feel like it's you need
a bit of a cop
more than one smoke to make it really effective. Like you can.
I think the reason why you go for it, that's why you have the P250. Like the idea is that RPK is gonna one tap whoever shows up.
Sure.
And you basically go off of momentum down there.
I would assume it'll be an upper play with that, with RPK going first, but outside is likely as well. But ramp obviously an option as well. We kind of covered all the bases there.
Yeah. So, whatever happens, so basically, yeah, they can do something.
I like everybody pick one.
I'm going with ramp too.
I'm going ramp 2 for ramp. Jason, what are you going with?
I'm gonna go with an upper play.
I'm gonna go. I think the upper play as well. I think the smoke.
All right, so Alliance staying strong so far.
Yep.
Yeah.
They go outside, we're absolutely done for.
Yeah. Well, no, because RPK with long range, if he goes, he's not. Yeah, he is.
He's out there.
He can pin him down instead of using a smoke.
Oh, they are going ramp, so it's a bit of both. So go towards lower through secret.
I knew it.
At least it wasn't inner, right?
Yeah. Nobody loses. We all win.
Yeah, everyone's gonna take.
Except for the people who picked out inner because that's where they're not going at all.
It's really
whatever.
not bad at all.
No big deal.
We'll see what happens. RPK.
There's a tag. It's kind of long range. Doesn't do much damage.
Ramp though.
Can't finish that off.
It's actually worked out really well, but Breeze, we talked him up. That's what happened.
He used to be so good, you know? I remember a time.
It really has dropped off. Damn.
Unlikely.
4-on-2. We've seen plenty of these fall apart. We talked to Nathan in the post-game of the last match, saying there was a lot of these situations that seemed to fall apart for both teams between Ghost and himself. Looks like this one's under control. The bomb being planted, that should secure things. And this nightmare entry towards the upper site. You've got to really have some fancy footwear to get up there and find this kill. Apex is just ready and waiting.
Imagine if he messes this up. That would be so... That's brutal. There's like no way, though. And they don't even have to move. Okay, let's see. He's coming. There might be a spot of timing. He's a little busy. And then he popped. Okay, that's it. Just clothesline instantly.
It's all gone immediately.
He's going to shut up.
Jesus.
Oh, man. Always sucks coming up the vent.
Oh, that is the worst feeling.
Yeah.
Speaking of worst feelings, can we get Fs in the chat for DJ? Has to observe Nuke. It's never a favorite amongst the observers.
Do you get any better at it, or
it's not GJ?
Oh, no, it's Heather. It's Heather. That's true.
Oh, it's Heather. Okay.
That's not cool.
My bad. I keep seeing DJ lurking about.
It could be Heather or Efren, no? Or
pretty sure it's Heather.
Heather. Okay.
Because Heather came in here.
Okay, Heather.
H. Yeah, it's definitely Heather.
That's like.
I'm pretty sure Heather's not too big of a fan of observing Nuke either.
Yeah, can't blame her.
Better than Vertigo?
Vertigo. Okay, there we go. Took the words out of her mouth. All right, so what do? They've got 3 SMG. It's not bad both ways. In terms of what they get.
I really don't like the force buy on the CT sides.
I like it.
I hate it.
Ethan's going to get 1 or 2.
Oh, boy. Oh, that's one. Okay.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
And he comes up the vent. Why not?
Perfect.
And that's it. Wow. All right. What do you think now, huh?
Wasn't
that a great idea?
Are we allowed to critique?
How great of an idea was that? Wasn't that a fantastic idea?
Let's unbox it for a second.
All we know is that they force spot.
You haven't run a default there. You know there's a chance they force spot, and your call is to go out the 2 tightest choke points on the map available. You've gone through the hut and the squeaky door without any sort of information as to where they're stacked, where
any
they
real
are.
utility either.
You can play that infinitely better. You could just work a default outside and have a much stronger chance.
That's how much
better. I think a 5-man ramp is better.
That's how much better they think they are than Vitality. So I mean, what did Vitality have?
Wait, Vitality? What?
Ooh, nice tag. There's that duel.
Better
duel.
than Vitality.
Yeah, Vitality, not NRG.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No, I said NRG first.
What?
Yeah.
I said that's how much better they are than Vitality.
Falling apart.
Yeah, it is. It really is. We've done a great job.
Wait, we've got a VOD.
Yeah,
we've got a VOD. How much do you want to put on this?
What? I don't bet.
That's very fortunate. That's very fortunate for you.
Outside smoke.
Where's that going?
In front of this window, I believe. So we'll see the vision taken away from Cirque momentarily.
Within 15 minutes when
So
it lands.
Oh, it's landed on the roof in CT spawn, so it hasn't gone back to
Oh,
it. The idea was it was supposed to bounce
All
that
right,
white
smoke
wall.
cloud, guys.
Yeah.
Oh. And a kill comes from it as well. That's going to be frustrating.
Yeah.
Yike.
We got the return at least pretty quickly.
Return of the Mac. What? Okay.
It's new sound effects on Nuke are great.
Yeah, who's complaining about sound on this map? All right. So it's just Cirque with the scout. They only give that up, and Alex can't even get it.
Yeah, no bomb, no fun.
No hope.
I wish we had more things. Like, you know how people are opening squeaky door and like control and tandem?
Yeah, like
Just to
blowing
play
out the
sound
windows
base?
at the same time.
I wish there was more stuff like that. That stuff is super cool.
You know what I miss? And this is like for old people, so I guess, yeah. Well,
This
pretty much
corner?
everyone here.
All right.
The sound triggers.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
Unlike Aztec, for
As
example,
the
you walk
two
across the
places,
bridge.
yeah,
and have the
bridge,
fun
Oh,
goes
yeah.
in.
and then the
Thunder,
upper
yeah.
ramp, train, the butterflies or whatever. No,
Inferno
the
had a dog.
Birds.
The dog, yeah, we barked and you walked past it.
And
yeah.
you could-
Well, Pop Dog had the same thing.
Well, and like on train, when you got on the first person to get on a train, the airplane would, or the
Yeah,
Oh,
the jet. Yeah,
Yeah, where
yeah.
are those?
The birds and ivy, like
I think
that
that-
you could actually avoid by crouching from like
Yeah.
really early on. Like those kind of things were cool.
Oh, I thought those were only client side, though. I
No,
thought
no,
that-
no.
No,
They're.
they're-
Oh, okay.
I was about to say
Everywhere.
worldwide, but yeah, they're
Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide.
For the millions.
Is that Pitbull?
Around the world.
Well, NRG after losing the pistol, they win the force buy in the second. They fend off Vitality on their force, and we come to a pause here, and it looks like they have to full eco. I'm not sure what the discussion could really be. I think it might be a technical timeout, perhaps.
Might
Maybe,
be.
yeah. That's not a lot to work with.
Yeah, you can't really discuss much. You've got to be full eco regardless, right? So you wouldn't necessarily
Come
have
out of
a
the spas,
tactical-
one guy buys a flash, and they rush upstairs.
Yeah, and just like win around straight up.
and they win. Yeah.
Great timeout, guys. Really worked out for us. Well, we'll
Does
see.
anyone need to get hydrated?
I would love to.
Yeah, you need hydration.
Can I get some Monster Energy?
Yes. Do you want some Monster?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I
Hold on.
wouldn't mind. If you have 3 hands, that's perfect.
I don't have 3 hands, but I have large hands.
Okay.
So
Damn,
I'll
dude.
make it
Brag
happen.
about it, huh? Jesus.
Ladies love it.
And you know what they say about guys with large hands.
Big gloves.
This is mine.
No flash bot. The spray is in. Tarik gets 2, has to switch to the Deagle. And the lingering teas get melted by his supporting teammate in Breeze. And it's down to Alex again. He's running the same strat.
He's got
Well, he's got the bomb this
Yeah.
time at least.
This is quite common then. Remember he said he's the in-game leader right now?
Oh, safe. Yeah, no one even came
Oh,
down ramp.
God, he's going to do it.
So that would do.
Okay.
That's
do
all they
nicely.
wanted. That's all they wanted.
Oh,
Extra $800 per player. And
cost him an additional Molotov.
absolutely.
Can't-
Not bad. It cost them another
Incendiary.
$600.
Yeah, I can't forget about that.
Absolutely.
People get mad when I say Molotov for a CT side, but it's like,
I've
come
never
on.
had anyone complain to me about
Really?
that.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
'Cause I say Molotov all the time.
I make sure I make the distinction.
You do you?
Yeah. I pride myself with that. My work.
Yeah, maybe I should just try a bit harder at my
Yeah,
job.
I feel
Yeah,
like
to
it's
be
worth
more
it.
like you.
Yeah. Not the worst thing in the world.
No.
It's up there.
Yeah. Yeah, to be fair, if your objective is to be more like me, then something's gone wrong in your
Something's
life.
gone terribly wrong.
Something has gone wrong.
Well, we are in the city of darkness after all.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
he's
what I've
here.
been saying the entire time. The city of darkness.
All right, no ops in play, plenty of rifles, plenty of utility as well. It should be a sick round.
We'll see what happens.
It's fast
Seems
paced.
good,
Are we
yeah.
split?
Dude, I got to abuse the squeaky. Oh, Alex, is he going to get caught off guard? Yeah.
What's he lining
Didn't
up
think
a
about giving
smoke?
that up for a second. He's
Yeah.
like, I can't be seen from here. I'm great.
committed to this smoke.
And then they go through. Maybe they even feel more invited to come through the smoke. And Circa's just ready. Knows just what's waiting for him. He's got teammates left, right, and center. This should be no problem. Breeze up
They've
in
got down
fur.
lower, though.
What's that?
They've got down towards lower. They've got one player through the vents.
Oh, does he have the bomb?
I think
and
he
he
might
does
do,
have
yeah.
the bomb.
He
And he's gonna
does
go ahead and stab it. And that's gonna be a sound bait. They're not gonna expect another player to be upstairs, so things could get sketchy. But Breeze kills MBK.
Oh, there's still a chance here. There's a double kill potential here, and it actually realizes itself. 1 versus 1 now. No kits available for Ethan, but he has got the incendiary. Comes down to the heads-up duel. He will win it out.
You
and
called it. That was a fair call.
Yeah. Double kill was there. Not going to happen, though. And still, he makes the round expensive. So it was a 3 versus 1. The fact he gets 2 kills and a bomb plant down as well, that's enough. It makes-
2v5 too.
Yeah,
so.
exactly, right. So they're going to keep NRG on a leash, a firm one, but NRG will extend the lead to 4-1 here. They're going to have one is saved. AK, I feel like a Cirque Orc is in order at this stage. We'll see if that comes
Yeah.
out.
They know. Do they know?
Especially with that plant, because you know they're going to have
Goodbye,
some
yeah.
kind of a...
There it is. It was Tarik that dropped it for him, but he has brought it out.
Let's see it, man. What's Cirque gonna do? He just has so many openings.
I assume he just played the pretty standard garage setup.
I want someone to blow open the squeaky door for him, just off the tees before they do it.
We'll see what happens.
Some outside presence, smokes for the crisscross, deep ramp smoke. They took their time with that one. Oh, it's not even a buy though. It's actually a half. I thought they had enough money.
Yeah, 1 AK, so they have some danger. Again, probably to grind the money load. NBK
Yeah.
probably just say next round I'll go pistol and utility.
Well, if they get the bomb planted, they're
Yep.
still going to buy on him. So that's the main objective. They need at least a plant to make sure they have a decent buy next round. With the loss bonus racking up the way it is. But yeah, this is all down on NBK. They'll wait for the initial smokes to come through, try and set him up, buy him some space.
I don't like this T side so far, though. Not a whole lot of outside control just yet.
Yeah, they've been.
It's been very.
It's been like get Alex downstairs kind
Yep.
of thing. Oh, start spraying, bro.
They've got a chance there. There's an opening.
They go downstairs. Oh, and they go through Tarik. He was actually meant to be the person to catch them if they tried something sneaky.
Now, this is where the round really swings. With
It's-
this version of Nuke, if you get the bomb down with an advantage on the T side, it's really difficult to retake as CTs now.
Cirque is very aware, though, that there could be someone late ramp. That's huge awareness by him. It just depends how long he holds that for. Alex is being so incredibly patient. There it is, an arm, and he'll take it off.
Great stuff. There it is. Brings it back to a 3-on-3. But like I said, still massive advantage of Vitality. Considering you got to retake the entirety of the lower bomb site, it's a 9-man. And decent incendiary thrown by the French. That's going to push them back towards that ramp from this
Save
little
now. Yep.
save round for them.
Holy smokes.
It's actually worked out. PD-50s, armor, 1 AK-47. It's not the AK that does most of the heavy lifting. It's those Deagles that pounce down towards the vents, and Tarik had to find at least one.
But you know what?
Got your hand up? Yeah, you can not
Moses-
speak. Go on.
I have the chicken after all,
Okay,
so I can
yes,
speak.
that's
Okay.
great.
Yeah, Moses brought up is not loving the T side right now. I think that doesn't necessarily, this round doesn't go against that. NRG had 2 players in lower ready for that exact play. They had Tarik outside the vents. They had, I think, Daps who was also downstairs. They just didn't put up numbers, so it was really on them to make sure they got those kills. And so, in terms of what they're doing, Vitality are not getting away with going lower.
I mean,
again.
that part is pretty cool, too, though, because one thing that I always like about Nuke is like the vertical bomb sites and the way it can change so much. Vitality's at least going for those plays, which is always fun.
Dude, I think the secret is what Snacks does. You know, he's just a person who goes down vent every single round. Whether or not they use it, you have to change your rotations completely because you know someone's downstairs. Outside becomes so much more of a threat. Rotating into lower is no longer possible. Like even just making it seem like you go down into the vent is the worst, most annoying thing to deal with as a CT.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a duel.
That T-side orb coming out to play, but it's quickly shut down. Dap says no.
Good night.
And he'll pick up the orb himself. Pretty handy with the weapon as well. A lot more defensive than Cirque, but he knows how to use it.
Oh, this is scary, though. He didn't spot Apex, so not Daps, that mini player could be in some trouble. Ethan, if he peeks out. He's just got to assume, and at this point, I don't think they've actually rotated anyone down there. They have no clue he's here.
Wow. No, man, if they lack outside control that much, they got to tell, like, Tarik. So
Yeah.
that's the only way they can deal with this.
Well, the tough thing is Vitality has options now. Do they put pressure on this from ramp room, or do they wait for that backstab to come
dude,
in?
Tarik is just going to run back,
Yeah,
backwards into this.
But not if he doesn't retreat. He's got a teammate here now. There's Apex.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. No idea.
That's
He's
Tarik.
aggressive on
way
it.
too easy.
Oof.
I take it back. I take it all back.
Yeah?
I think,
You're
yeah.
enjoying this now?
is a wash, yeah.
Was there anyone else with me on believing Vitality to win, Nuke?
I didn't take him, but I mean, it's a possibility.
Yeah.
I guess.
That's
Yeah, I don't know what else I'm supposed
strong
to say
stance,
there.
Jason.
Not
Sure.
on the fence. That's all.
I didn't. I'll take the L. I'm not predicting them.
Well, there it is.
Oh dear.
Not the
That was
cleanest
a bit
finish.
greedy.
But there it is. The fact that Apex get down towards low, you can see like the problem he has there. He hit towards the window room. There's going to be sound cues there, but that's why his team had to apply all that pressure towards ramp. That you can't really listen out for glass smashing or doors opening at that point, and then Apex gets a free kill.
Man, I'm surprised. I'm like super worried about NRG's CT side right now because if you cut information outside ever, then your ramp player has to know right away. And then secondly, he can drop. You don't actually have to hold ramp. You just have to hold you have to hold heaven if it's an emergency setup, or you have to drop and then hold from the back of the bomb site. But if Vitality are going to go lower every single round and Tarik doesn't know if there's a chance, then that's just really bad comms.
Well, gonna get downstairs
See
again.
how they deal with it again.
Heavy outside focus, same smokes, and this time
No
sending
one's
big
done
numbers.
They're aggressive. They just rotated one
But
down.
there's been no pushback on that
Yep.
side of the map, right? So they're just helping themselves to it each and every time. You've got Ethan, you've got probably the worst weapon for that duel. Like the MP9, like you're not going to do any damage there. They know you're locked into the corner, and they've done significant damage now. He really has been removed from the round.
That went better
They've
in his
got
head.
fence control too. Like this is like a done round.
Okay, if they hold control and he stays back here, then he has an actually easy chance to get one kill.
I'm a little bit curious about what MBK wanted to do there, because he was holding passively in lobby, just waiting for aggression, but he seems like he's dropped down with them through yard. I was kind of hoping he would be a late lurk of some sort.
This is not terrible. They're still going downstairs. Yeah, the bomb down. in control. And again, Ethan still. Oh, Cirque wasn't safe for that angle. Ethan can only have like help if he comes farther out.
That's gonna break open the defense. I don't know if they can hold it.
Oh,
Ooh. Okay, bomb recovered.
Vitality still needs to get a bomb down. But I guess, yeah, MBK swung around up to upper side. That's where he is. Because
Nice.
he was working around towards Secret, like very late in the round. Him actually stepping back is what's going to clear this.
This
nice
is
shot.
a great call. The fact that they got that information,
so
there's so
sick.
much presence towards lower. The fact they made a quick adjustment there, just bailed out instead of just being stubborn and committing to those duels and trying to just take them down one by one.
Yeah.
Get back towards upper, bring the advantage right back in your favor. All of a sudden, they're on the rotation after having a difficult buy. NRG, understandably.
Man,
And now they're in a situation also where they've got so much, so much. They've got a decent amount of money where they can actually afford to sacrifice people, like going hunting.
yeah. But I think they need to pull ramp presence, use Cirque for Turnpike, and if they go ramp, then he'll be there. But then just keep Tarik lower. Just make sure like that can't happen. Then they don't have to over rotate.
Do you think it's going to be...
But I think Tarik should play like Secret Stairs.
Yeah, I was about to say, do you think it's going to be a long time before we see NRG actually doubling up on yard through Secret?
Yeah, because like Vitality are going to give them a trade or something. They got to show presence just so Vitality can't feel like they can run across outside that easily. Also, we're not seeing anybody spamming the cross smokes. They're going running now. Like they're not even making it a secret at all.
Well, this is the
They're
thing now. When Vitality realize they have so much access to that point of the map, you start throwing the same smokes, kind of what I alluded to at the start.
Yeah.
And you can start throwing in the upper rushes,
Yeah.
you start throwing in the bait plays, and you start doing those smokes. The best in-game leaders know when to utilize that sort of play.
Yeah, but
they've still got a couple more rounds of using it right now, but eventually want to see them kind of drop those smokes and not really commit to it at all. But
yeah, like condition them, right?
yeah, exactly.
But the thing is, like, if you rotate Tarik and Cirque, you're still not messing
How
with your
easy is
upstairs
that?
players. Yeah, this is too much. You should never feel like you can do this.
keep
He
in
doesn't
mind
even
this-
worried about someone pushing late.
Yeah.
Keep in mind this is versus,
Oh,
the half
boy.
bio from the saved weapons.
True.
But I will say though, like we've seen two different ways of Vitality putting down those smokes out in yard. One of them is actually designed to not get screwed over by the Molotov that some teams start throwing by T-Red to basically mess up the wall of smoke. So that's actually pretty cool to see.
You're saying one of their smokes is like that?
No, Vitality this time around they did the basically wall of smokes outside where they throw it from far back, lands early. But in the round before that, in the buy round, when you know that the opponents, the TD side, can have Molotovs, you could see that it was Alex to hold on to his smoke. He would smoke it from behind T-Red after the first. Yeah. So he'll have like a sound cue whether it's a Molotov down or not, and if there is, it's not gonna. It's thrown in a certain manner that it's still gonna connect the wall for them.
The hunt is on. Final player, Cirque, trying to hold on to the AWP. He'll be residing towards lower. He'll be fine. Looks like no one will find him at this point, so it gives him a lifeline into that next round, but things really starting to fall apart. This is just one of those maps. This matchup especially, quite evenly matched. You'd think like the CT side is very important. You've started on this one. You've got 4 rounds to your name. You've got another eco on the cards.
Let's see what they. Let's see. Oh, they have money now. Yeah, they do, right?
Yeah,
everyone
yeah,
bought.
they do.
Okay, yeah. So let's see what the adjustment is now. Like, something has to change outside. They got to
I
either
imagine
spam.
that-
They got to stop him at secret, or they let
think-
him go down and then make it a honeypot. Have someone ready lower, or but they don't have to mess with their upstairs player because I
Cirque
think there is always a
secret
pressure
steps
of the
would be
rush.
enough, right? He goes
Yeah.
down to the
No, I
start
think you get
and-
aggressive. Remember what they did in the first round with Tarik under red box?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you do that again.
Yeah, sure.
Even if it's just one player who's all on his own,
The-
like Glaive does it. I mean, just get the information at the very least of how many are coming outside.
Yeah. Most of the time, you're able to get at least one
Yeah.
kill, right?
Yeah. Yeah. They can even honestly, if like they really anticipate it's gonna be upstairs, they could do a lobby push with Cirque.
So,
it's just not. It's not that.
We've
safe.
talked about all the ways they can adapt, right? But like I said, Vitality, there's just been a pause. This is the moment you start saying, this is when we do an upper
Yeah,
rush.
good
Right?
rush,
This,
yeah.
this is the prime time.
But do you think
to
they
change
actually
things
do
up.
it?
I don't know. I can only speculate.
if
it
I'm
was
Vitality-
me, the in-game leader right now, that's what I'm calling. I'm calling the
Oh,
upper
really?
rush. Whatever upper execution we've got, we're doing the upper rush.
So here's my thing. Like I feel like if I'm Vitality, I feel like I'm in NRG's head right now. I can easily do the same
Okay,
kind of
they're
Yeah,
stuff.
changing
that's
it.
what I
But
think,
one
yeah.
outside with the same smokes down.
Yeah,
and he's going
exactly.
to send the one player out there just to kind of show presence and show. With same smokes are here. You don't know. You're going to have to send numbers from what we've displayed so far, and they're getting ready for upper execution by the looks of things. I'm
Okay.
not sure if that's going to be the play,
They're
but
spamming. But yeah, they've got majority in the lobby. They got the bomb.
This guy's
But
going to
they-
go vents if he
There
goes.
he goes.
Oh,
Oh, the
but
scope.
you scoped. Yeah. Okay, if you want to just run into it, that's cool. That's like what?
That's the most
There's
Apex
the
play
upper
I've seen in a while.
okay.
You heard the scope.
So this is what we wanted to see.
He's like,
showing that
perfect.
presence outside, then going towards upper. And
Oh, they're
forcing-
actually
they're
dropping down
actually
vents.
Oh, okay.
That's cheeky.
That
'Cause I
works.
was
That's
worried
quite
about the
nice.
fact that they didn't
Because
molly
now they know
the top
Cirque
of
is
HUD.
cool. No one's got towards secret, so
Oh,
they
there
can
we go.
consider it open. But
Smart
he is
by
hitting
Cirque.
everything. He's hit another one.
Does he have nades?
No.
Oh, what the fuck?
Dude, dude, chill, bro.
He's
I know you hit him, but this
Oh
can
my
fall
god,
apart.
Jesus Christ!
He
why?
was so
Chill.
thirsty.
What the fuck was that? Why
Oh,
did
you
he do
put it in
that?
the open? Okay.
Oh,
No,
God.
no, it's Molotov at the top.
No one told him that there was like multiple drop vent.
I guess not.
No, they didn't really know, right? It was smoked off from the vent. It was just
Yeah.
literally a snacks drop
Oh,
just
okay.
with two players.
That
Well,
one
there you go.
hurts.
Okay, 1v2.
It's not planned for it,
Oh,
though.
okay. That's all.
Oh, he
Oh.
went
And
off
that's
it.
why he just backs up and do it. I guess that works.
Such a
Oh,
weird
this would be a
round.
travesty, wouldn't it? He can
think he
still
needs to know
still
it.
defuse. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's holding it.
It doesn't
He's
even look
on
like
it.
he's
Oh,
on it.
he left it. Oh, there you go.
Okay, that seemed like a bad idea, but like
That
seemed
was
like he had it.
such a fucking weird round. Jesus.
Damn, dude. Cirque just went fucking.
Why did he do that? He
went
almost
in.
lost the entire round.
He hit 2 kills, leg the third. I guess he's just like, if I get this
So
kill,
I'm feeling
the
it.
only thing I think is he thought he was getting flanked at ramp. That's the only
He had a
reason he would
teammate.
ever
I think
push
he had a
out,
teammate
right?
in ramp with him. Though. He had a teammate there with him.
I'm trying to give him an excuse here. So,
No, don't
giving
give him
him a way out.
excuses for this.
this is crazy.
yeah, he did have a
Don't give
teammate.
him
He had a teammate for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, what's he doing?
That was a bit much.
Oh, what a madman. Is that what it takes to get into Pro League?
Look, man, they win the round, no harm, no foul. Is what
That's
I
true.
would say.
That's actually not true. That's not a good way to approach the game.
Look, man,
2 MP9s.
if you just want to keep everyone's kind of head in the game, you just say, don't worry about it. It's all good.
No,
It's all
I
good.
always say unlucky.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Yeah.
Cirque with a quick boost on top of
Oh, they stopped it.
They
They did the
re-smoked
basic
this.
smokes?
Yeah, they do the Alex smoke.
Wait, where is the smoke?
It comes, they can bounce it off the red if
Okay.
they have
Yeah.
to.
Isn't there, they like delaying it a long?
I think they got messed up by the fact that
Oh, it's a bit messy.
Cirque was
The whole
actually
thing.
on top of Garage.
There's a shadow. Well,
You may or may not have heard an alarm going off. It's been resolved.
oh, couple of nice entries from MBK. Okay.
Bringing it back. Oh.
Looking like some justifiable kills. Like, they're just, okay, just flushed out of position. Down to Cirque, 1v1. He didn't want to be here. He's back with the USP. He's ready to push in.
Cirque always wants to be here.
Is he going to
Flash on
jump up? What's he
MBK.
do? Jump up, walk around?
What kind of flash is it? All right.
Oh, what?
Still
Why would you
works.
peek? He peek. Why'd he peek?
Yeah, I don't know.
Was Zerk?
Yeah. He got full blind and then peeked.
No, that wasn't a full blind.
He was full blind, bro.
No, that's not a full blind.
Wasn't it? I
No.
thought it was a full flash.
I thought it was a full flash.
Yeah, it
as
was
well.
like full flash and he just peeked.
We're gonna have to
Some
ask
curious
him, I guess.
decisions being made.
I don't know if that was... maybe it was just like he was ready but didn't expect to get blind.
Yeah, might have been his brain
Yeah.
already told him to make the movement.
Unlucky.
Well, NRG are in a bad spot.
It's not the best spot. You're
No.
on the CT side.
Pistols.
It's really not going well at all. You've got 5 rounds to your name. You're full eco.
Man, they almost just destroyed them upstairs too. Like, NRG had everything. That was actually a sick mid-round from Vitality. I mean, they probably shouldn't have got all those entries, but they did a good job.
Yeah,
of, like,
I know I said I didn't like this T side when we were only like 3-4 rounds in, but
Changing it?
I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it at the
now.
moment. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Well, that's why I kind of built
Like,
up.
not even-
You need to make them feel comfortable first, get them used to the idea of the smokes, and then you
Yeah.
start making chaos come through.
well, it's not so much like because they're winning I'm enjoying it, but because they're dropping down to bomb sites and switching up so much
has
between
been nice.
the sites. That's
Yeah.
really cool to see.
Yeah.
Especially when they get
a
the
very
information that they
yeah.
committed 3 players towards lower. All of a sudden, blink and you'll miss it. They're back towards upper planting. That's pretty cool.
Okay, what are we calling now? We're Vitality. We kind of
Well,
can
we're
do
doing the
anything.
same thing. We're doing the same thing all over again. We're throwing the same
Outside.
smokes. Yeah. Like they have what we've seen 3 or 4 different variations of what they do from the wall of smokes.
That's the thing. They're not really handling any approach to that NRG. That is, they're
Yeah,
really
so
not.
just-
Because that's the big thing, right?
Abuse
They
it
need
till it
to
fails.
deal with the wall of smokes because that's the setup for everything Vitality does right now.
Yeah.
Even though it might be a fake, it might be a ramp push off of it, but still you have to deal with what you're saying. And I think what Jason alluded to, what Tarik did, right, getting aggressive by red.
Yeah.
That's still an opportunity for them, but we haven't seen any sort of
haven't-
indication
not,
from it.
Like not having control of outside is one thing, but not having any information of where they're going outside is like
Yeah.
complete nightmare. Because you're not even putting anyone in like secret outside of Cirque with the op in that previous round.
It's
Yeah.
so crazy. They're technically like Tarik's the newest player, and they're putting so much pressure on him by putting this outside pressure on because they're relying on like communication, expected knowledge on like all these things, and it doesn't seem like he's on the same page as the rest of his team for what he needs to hold on to.
When did Tarik join NRG? How long ago is that now?
2 months?
2 months?
Has it only
2,
been
3
2 months?
I actually don't know. Time flies, I guess.
No more than
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Start of the year-ish.
Yeah.
Start of the year. Oh yeah, he played minors. Yeah.
My mind
never
is
mind. That
failing
would
me
be-
right
that
now.
would-
I'll
He
do
did
some
the-
research.
It was February 28th.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So I
about 2
think-
months.
Yeah, but I think I'm just wondering in terms of like tenure of saying someone's a new player, right?
Oh,
I
like,
feel like
yeah.
that should be kind of
Should be sorted right about it. You should know how
In
to
my opinion, it feels like you can't really say that anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it's the only reason I'd say that is because like you got to if you take a map, like let's say Nuke, then you look at how many times they only played Nuke specifically.
Yeah.
But just his spot as the ramp player. What would you say is the hardest CT position? Because
Yard.
What, in the game or
no,
CT?
for CT
on
on
Nuke.
Nuke.
I feel like ramp is like not necessarily the hardest, but it needs the most discipline. You need to know how to play that position.
I feel like you're moving the most.
It's not a flashy position. It's not a glamorous one in any sense. You're going for maybe one kill the most, but you're playing just to slow them down and fall
It's like
back.
B-side
And
apps on Mirage.
You're constantly on the back foot.
I think that upper anchor is a pretty tough position on this
Bomb side
map.
floor.
Like mechanically,
yeah.
just because of the rushes. If you
Well,
don't
because
like
you have
get
to worry
two, you
about the
lose.
rushes as well, and then when everyone's rotating around you, like you're the first person to just get screwed when they can like access like heaven. You always have to be mindful of so many different angles if like your team rotates out of position or
But
something.
I think that's more down to like the position itself is not necessarily that hard. I think that's more down to like if your team falls apart because they can't play the other positions.
I do think that
makes it hard.
I do think that mini is really annoying when you're like you have to defend outside too. Like,
yeah,
you have to
mini's like you get the worst of both worlds in
Yeah.
that sense.
This is what I wanted to see. Do it. Oh, he hits
It
him.
hits.
Yeah, you got to take that. Yeah. Just probably a good angle by Alex.
he going
not
further?
showing too much.
Oh, it's
It's
jumping
one
down.
secret, I imagine.
Just gonna shotgun if they come down. Man, we see another vent dive. NRG are gonna be furious.
this is much slower outside as well this round from Vitality. The smoke wall wasn't put up immediately.
Yeah, maybe they're just expecting NRG to adapt. But okay, yeah, we have Circu. So that's cool. I mean, he put pressure on Squeaky and then just appears in secret. They might kind of default into him.
Right.
Oh, different
I think they
smokes,
might
yeah,
plan.
yeah.
Yeah, I think they might plan to go. Yeah, on the other side of the wall, smoke and go in main.
They still technically might have to deal with him depending on how where the Molotov is. This is not going to be that easy for them.
Are they still swinging in? They're still swinging in.
Oh, he heard all that, right?
Oh, he should have. Yeah, like Z would
It was
literally
like
set
5
himself on
ticks,
fire.
Yeah,
All right,
we take those.
I just bombed.
Bomb as well.
You can follow that.
They're gonna have to really get their skates on at this point. They're losing kills left, right, and center. They're gonna have to commit to this kill towards lower. Cirque knows it as well. Waits for the easy shot. The opportunity arises, and now he can have a bit of fun. Now he can float the idea of getting another one, pushing a bit further than he has to.
They run out of flashes or something?
No. Ziwu had a flash on him the entire time.
Okay. I think they each had one. I don't know.
Yeah. I was surprised they still wanted to commit towards Inner because Apex was not near.
Nice shot. I guess that's...
Your breeze are like,
Yeah.
why me? Huh?
Yeah,
why
please.
do that?
Please. All right, well, there it is. It's going to be 6-7. NRG could steal the halfway still. That would at least be something to work with going forward. Like, it was looking like an absolute nightmare in the initial stages, but they are bringing it back round by round. There still is a buy there for the Ts. They do have AKs across the board and decent utility as well. It feels like Vitality haven't necessarily got a system to take lower once they get the secret steps. They're dry peeking it, right?
Once anyone shows
Yeah.
up, they're like, wait, what do we do now?
They freeze up and one of them faces. There's no re-peek, there's no challenge.
Imagine how many times Alex or Apex would have got killed by just a circle off
Oh,
if
I
he
love
was just
this
sitting
spot
there.
so much. You don't see this enough. Device tries it a few times.
They
but
run boost onto it. It's so good.
Yeah.
Whoa, let's
That's
go, baby.
quick. He's starting to take over.
Yeah. Mr. Bulgaria.
So this time, any flashes, anything to be used? I guess they know Cirque's outside now at least, so you could be...
Let's see what Tarik does here, because they know he could have crossed. Yeah, okay, so
Yeah, he's weird.
He's
This-
ready now,
yeah.
so like this is the big difference.
Who do they? Do you have any? No, they don't have anyone under heaven though.
Oh
so
boy,
yeah,
he's got no help. Yeah, he's got no turnpike because that was Cirque. They still got a drop on him. It's not a bad fight for Tarik, to be honest. That was a good double. That was a good double drop. Where's Cirque at?
Cirque is right there.
I'm like,
There's a
I'm
garage,
Cirque. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Is there anyone? Nobody on the lower side.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, that's
just Tarik all alone.
yeah.
Dude. He
Tarik
needs to
to,
like,
have-
rotate.
to hold both lower side and ramp.
Yeah, that's not cool.
That's- yeah.
not cool.
Like
The
Ooh,
best.
that molly is
Amapit
huge.
was talking about how they'd worked a lot on Nuke. Like it's hard to see what they've. Like there's so many like weird mistakes from Energy that just
They're
screams
fucked.
inexperience, right?
These mollies on the T side are so good for this post plant. Holy shit. AdVK is the
He just
easiest
went
clutch.
through
Easiest one.
He
Oh,
eats
baby.
these ones for breakfast.
He's on it there.
Is it-
He's on it.
No, is he defusing?
Yeah, okay, there you go.
Oh, dear.
Pros don't fake, or
They
whatever.
definitely don't.
That's bullshit.
No.
But you know.
Pros don't
What are you
fake.
talking about?
They fake pretty much every clutch.
Yeah.
But, yeah. The best ones don't.
So yeah, like I think okay. So the best spot downstairs is right behind the bomb site on the top rafter.
Sure.
If you have support on
Yeah.
the somewhere in control or ramp or whatever, then you just sit there. You wait for them to come through the talk or Heisenberg or whatever you guys call it, and then
Toxic.
and control room. You get at least 1 kill, 2 kills.
Heisenberg?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because they
I
have the
don't
hazmat suits, so I call it from because Breaking
That's pretty,
Bad.
I know. I'm aware.
Yeah,
I've seen Breaking Bad.
I actually don't even. What's it called? What's it?
Don't
Decontamination.
spoil it. They have
Decon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Decon. Okay.
or toxic as well.
Or toxic. But yeah, like, but that's not happening. I'm like, I'm wondering too. What do you? Because like, all you work on is how do you defend the lower site and the upper site. That's all you have to defend on Nuke.
Like, well, we'll let Tarik handle that. It's
Yeah.
like, that's apparently the game plan.
Well then, final round, ladies and gents.
Wow, it's silent in the server.
It is getting a little bit
Quiet on the
quieter now.
battlefield.
Everyone's calming down a
The
bit.
calm before the storm.
Yeah. At least the kind of
I
back
want
and forth between us.
110% this round, Henry.
Okay.
120.
Let me get in. Let me actually
All right.
be able to read who's killing who. Round 15, and it's all on the line. NRG have opted for an MP9 here. The AWP of Cirque, who's been getting better and better
My hair's
as the
standing up
series
already.
continues. You can feel it in the arena right
got
now.
something else
Everyone's
standing
on
up.
their feet. This round has got a lot of weight behind it. NRG need the moral victory. If they can win the half after such a huge deficit, this would mean the world to them. The outside smokes, we've seen them many times before. Vitality, not going to be using this time. It's all a ruse, Jason. They want to show up. They want to show that they can continue to push outside, but maybe fall back towards a ramp. And we're seeing the boost towards that area as well. Apex opens things up, takes down Ethan. And we are going to see Tarik now trying to bait in his teammate. Remember, he just wants to show a few bullets and drop down. He wants to suggest he's not there anymore and give them the ramp room. This position can be absolutely everything. That's why he's falling back to this position. Fire a few shots, get out of there. He doesn't have to commit. That will do. They are going to check it, though. 1 kill found, and that's about it. But it looks like NRG in a very good position indeed.
Ooh.
It's a very nice bait from Tarik.
That's what you want to see.
Although I
one
will
and a half
say,
you can
it
do.
almost felt like he was just like a half second away from blowing it. Like technically he's supposed to take contact, right? So they don't
Yeah.
even look at the boost, and I think he was a little bit late, and it just
He was a little bit too defensive.
Is
there,
this
right?
shallow
Thankfully,
angle?
everyone from Vitality turned to handle the boost, and Tarik got 3 kills.
So it's all fine.
So
Right.
it's all fine.
Yeah, when you don't know, you're the bait.
Exactly.
Happens
Well-
all too often.
Oh, Apex is about to go.
To the candy shop.
Ah!
There it is. You have been watching my casting. I see.
Ultimate warrior over here.
You have been learning.
Oh, man.
Jesus
Just been taking the same
Christ.
supplements.
You don't know what to do.
I'm
Just
fully
scream.
anabolic right now, okay?
Yeah. Desperate plan, desperate situation. And NRG, fair play to them. The fact they brought that back, it looked like a really desperate half for them. They managed to get, 4 out of the last 6 rounds there, so that's not bad at all considering Vitality looked so good. They had a real understanding of what was going on towards the mid stages of that half. They really had them in the palm of their hand. With the outside smokes, the lower control was an absolute nightmare for NRG. Great job, though. You can see them really come into their own. That setup doesn't really yield many frags on the boost, but like you said, Tarik, he gets 3. Cirque hits that pretty unbelievable shot, and Zyro, no chance here. Had to go for the plant. Nothing you could do.
It's cool that like the focus of Vitality Seaside wasn't Zywoo this game. Like we were talking about it, but we're mostly just.
I don't think it's an Orpa's map, really. Like, it's,
Especially Seaside's hard, but just
Yeah.
in general as a player, I mean, he's a great rifle. I mean, he's a world class rifle.
he has the like. That's one of the things people don't talk about enough. I don't think like some of the Orpas in the game, like there's plenty of them that.
Man,
are
remember when
one-trick
Device
ponies?
was just one of the best
Yeah.
riflers ever?
Yeah, that
Like,
was pretty
But
crazy.
there are some Orpas out there like Cirque who can be unbelievable with rifles as well. People just don't see it that often, so they kind of underestimate him in that department. But he's very, very good at the rifles too. So NRG, they've got a bit more of a technical setup
Oh,
here.
dear.
Maybe not like that.
You don't
That's
get
kind
many
of,
nades on the
that's-
pistol round.
Yeah, that's kind of messed everything. You have to open it manually now. It
Oh.
looks like it's still under control. Maybe not for long. It's going to be Arcade Gate open things up. Tarik drops, and as soon as one thing happens like that, it takes the pace off the round. As soon as that nade doesn't
See, the
come
mini
through,
guy is preoccupied with Squeaky if that door gets blown
Yeah,
open.
right. So he's thinking, oh, this is Zankyo got to focus here, but it's all gone wrong there.
But even still, like it's RPK finding the picks because there's no smokes out in yard, so it's literally just like
yeah,
shooting.
I still think that was a pretty nasty pistol round.
The key is if that you're Ethan, you just don't tell your team.
Yeah.
So
just
then
keep
it's
that
their
quiet.
fault. Yeah, because I mean, you can't change the fact that the door is not blown
Exactly,
open.
I agree.
So
I
what is
agree.
the point of telling
Yeah,
them
don't even
anyways?
tell them.
What they don't know can't hurt them.
That's true.
Oh, there's still a chance for a plan at least. That would
Okay,
be
this is the
something.
Vitality plant.
Are they gonna double up on the
Oh
mess?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was smart by Breeze. Wow.
Yeah, he saw what was coming.
This kid got a fat brain.
Surely not, right?
Can you do this? That's 2
How is
headshots.
how is energy?
Put the
gonna-
dress on it.
Ooh.
What's that?
Put the dress,
Put
on
dress
it.
on it.
No, I'm not taking that bet. Are you crazy?
All right, fair enough.
It's gotta be
I hope they
reasonable.
win now. I hope Daps can do it. All right.
Well
Not quite. Not quite. Close. They got a plan though. That'll
Yeah,
do.
that was cute.
Still though, we're still getting into the most dangerous round for Vitality. If their T side was anything to go off of, maybe we're gonna see a 5-man stack on ramp. Not buying after winning pistol.
Does anyone need more monster energy?
No, I'm all good on the Monster Energy front.
I'm nurturing mine.
I'll grow up to be a big boy.
8-8. All
8 to 8.
tied up.
The numbers. The numbers.
See.
They don't always mean a great deal. In this circumstance, it's hard to tell Who's the better team though? There's they've gone really back and forth, and that's represented.
We knew this should be a pretty good series in terms of competition.
No doubt.
Oh, he could get
this could
so
be good.
much.
Oh yeah, save your bullets. Just use a few at a time. Perfect. He does some good damage, and it comes into the
lineup.
never
What?
mind. Wow, that's 3v3. That's 3v3.
Yeah,
Again, upgrade
so
too
much damage.
Upgrade the AUG.
Nah.
Just
bro.
upgrade the guns, and then just be patient. Look at this.
Apex has got the cool there.
Apex can't stop. He can't stop.
Yeah, but he doesn't need to stop. He can sneeze on the 2 remaining players and still win. Very much borrowed time here.
Certainly is. Finally
now
recover the AUG
Got the hiccups over there?
a little bit. You want to fight about it?
No. What's your favorite superstition on how to get rid of hiccups?
Oh, I can do it just by holding my breath.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
You got one
know.
of those tricks?
Some people can't do it, but like for me, if I hold my breath I hold my breath until the next hiccup would happen, and then the
It doesn't
hiccups
happen? Or was like,
and then that's it. No more hiccups. I don't know how that works, but
I don't either.
yeah.
That's
Can you
strange.
not stop hiccups? I know some people can't stop them at all.
it's very varying for me. Sometimes holding my breath works. Sometimes just does nothing at all.
Oh. Well, anyways, we've got some movements.
What was your favorite, Jason?
Drinking from the other side of the glass. I think that's funny.
Wait,
Wait.
what? I've not heard that before.
I'm gonna
Never heard
break
that?
down.
No.
It's fucking great.
He's making noise. He's not.
Oh,
there's a
the timing?
window of timing he doesn't know about right here.
Oh no!
Whoa, oh, turn around! Okay.
Oh, there you go.
The box is just-
What is it? A horror movie?
Oh,
Jesus.
Mohan is definitely that guy at the
Get
cinema.
down.
Yeah. Don't open the door. Run.
Yeah, I'm very selfless, man. What can I say?
Just want everyone to stay alive.
Yeah.
Pretty unique.
I've
right?
lived a good life, so
You could take. So what are you saying? You would go into the closet or like open the closet instead of
man, I'm
whoever's doing it?
I'm
in the
letting
movie?
people out the door before me. I'm yelling.
Damn.
Yeah.
You letting him die first?
Yeah. If the fire alarm goes here, we know who to throw under the bus.
No
at least.
fire through this door. All right. This is one of the strongest angles for Alex. The only problem is just hard, like once you're back here, to rotate out. But they also drop a smoke in front of Mini. But wow, this is like a pretty strong buy, and they're all just getting destroyed to the bonus round of Vitality. Oh my God!
Where'd all that come from?
Where
Alex
was
from the top
Saiwu?
ropes.
Was he playing from
I
heaven?
honestly don't know.
Yeah,
and-
he
and
was.
I don't even blame Heather for missing it because there's a few different angles it could have come from. Mini
Yeah.
Heaven,
Mini-
Big Garage was another player, but
Yeah.
yeah.
This is not a good start to the T side.
Yeah, this is not how you want to do it. I mean, at least get 3 down. They can't do that. Dab's can take his time.
Spotted out one at least. So
Above a minute.
at least like he's not going to get the kill on the guy in garage, or he can choose not to drop into him at least.
Yeah.
So that's one benefit, but
Doesn't seem like they're going to make a mistake today. The CTs have calcified into their positions.
Yeah, this is really cool. I mean, I like to see the discipline.
Can he see off the corner of his scope well where it's blurred outside of the actual radius? I don't know. There's one. And he knows where another is, but yeah, that's it. Vitality reached double digits first. Didn't think I'd see the day.
yeah. So a bit of a different approach to how to deal with the yard smokes on the side of Vitality. Again, very passive positioning from Alex initially, but I think Zaiwu like helping out from heaven.
They did the wrap smokes, but then they had to kill Heaven, yeah?
Yeah.
That was basically it.
And then
Yeah, I
Zaiwu
mean-
showed up.
Steph, I mean, I guess if they knew, they know Heaven's going to peek at some point. That's a hard one. They have the guns. They know he's going to peek. They just don't win the duels.
But we never really see NRG like challenge from heaven.
No, we didn't a whole lot, did we?
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
really didn't have a whole lot of outside presence on the CT side.
Yeah.
Oh, Tarik finds one opening, but Alex returns quickly.
You can hear the nice shots being exchanged in chat. You got to respect that one.
How much HP?
Yeah. Well, it doesn't look like they do much of these deagles. They did not force into this round. Just gonna have a bit of firepower behind them, but ultimately the best they can hope for now is another kill.
Oh, okay.
Not sure that was the intended target, but he'll take it. And they're just going to be 3 or 2 kills for the NRG squad. They will have enough for a buy this time. Krieg coming out. That's in the hands of Ethan.
AWB coming out on Zaiwu.
Yeah, Zai was actually opting for the op. See how he decides to play with it. If Alex is going to be like the permanent fixture out towards yard, or if
This is definitely interesting. Like, Circus having a great game. Like, in terms of, it feels like he's hitting all his op shots, so I'm not surprised he takes it. I don't know if he takes this every time on the T side, but it's not easy to get op kills on T side on this map. It's just, it's really hard. Respect the SIG.
All right, so this is quite the change up on Vitality, at least. Ziwu playing solo ramp with the op.
Looks like Alex is going to run the gamut on this spot, see if it results in anything.
It's going to work out well for him.
Yeah, it looks like they've all got eyes on the correct choke points. They're just pressuring them.
Look at how passive, by the way, this is. On Vitality, you got one player in CT spawn hanging out.
They literally, NRG can walk outside, but there's no smokes, and so there's no reason for them to check just yet, and Zywoo gets the opening kill. Tarik was prepping for some kind of take, so that's going to tell him a lot.
Oh, the smoke down as well. That's such a prime play from Zug.
That's rude.
So the opening kill, he's going to push them back for a good 15 seconds. Now they can't come towards ramp. He knows it. He might want to tag out with someone at this point and go back towards outside. That would be the call.
Or just drop down lower immediately.
We'll see what he does. All right, silent approach towards Secret.
They get away clean. There's no noise, which is obviously important. No spam in response. It is late into the round where you're less likely to have that. No Molotov to stop them. And it's really just going to come down to the manpower and MBK with his AUG. Just mistimes the Molotov. Unfortunate for him. There's no way he could have known. Just going off of game sense right there. But they get control. They get vent immediately. They're in pretty good positions. And Breeze comes in for the late ramp lurk, so they can squeeze this guy. And they've got a great round on their hands.
Yeah, I just cracked it open. That one kill on NBK.
That was clean.
Yeah, that was very nice. Unfortunate timing for him, obviously, but...
And they lost the opening kill, too. That's beautiful.
Both teams kind of struggling to get a lot of manpower downstairs when they lose outside control. You see teams sometimes set up crossfires between the two stairs, right?
Yeah. I think I guess it's easier to get into positions for a retake down on the lower bomb site, more so than it is if you've already committed to the lower bomb site and then have to go up again. Because of obviously, it's not new changes to the vents.
It's if you don't have vent control.
Yeah, exactly. Well, even then, you still have to get out of the vent on top, right?
Yeah.
Which is pretty much mission impossible.
Sucks. It definitely sucks.
So just one player survives on the CD side. That's Apex, and he'll be bringing over the AUG. Money, generally speaking, is actually...
It's a disaster. It's not great.
Well, Apex can drop a rifle. Alex can also drop a FAMAS if he wants to commit.
Disaster was too strong.
Yeah, I feel like it was. But it's okay. MBK trying to hold them off. Absolutely wrecked by that Krieg.
Yeah, that's a good job because there's a gap of communication between the guy outside that's like, all right, they smoked outside. We don't know how far they got, and MBK who has to just okay, I think I'm gonna throw the Molotov now. Hopefully they haven't crossed yet, and it's right at the second that they're turning the corner. So could have thrown it a bit sooner potentially, but it's a hard call for him to make, and that's what NRG have bought themselves by being so kind of sneaky outside. So that's a great round in their pocket, and they did lose the opening kill again. So if they can run that back, I don't see why they wouldn't try it. They got absolutely no resistance going outside, so give it a shot. I wonder where Tarik died, though.
Tarik died at ramp.
Tarik died at ramp, okay.
Yeah, Zywoo.
And then Breeze came later. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And then Breeze came later and lurked out, and that worked out well.
Yeah. I will say, a lot of that hinges on MBK just being really unfortunate with his timing. I think that push becomes very different if two people makes it through, right? Not necessary for Zywoo, for example, or Zywoo for him to actually hold lower that hard.
Yeah, but again, it's kind of hard for him to judge when to throw the Molotov.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
So they're throwing these smokes instead.
Yeah, allows them access towards Garage.
Yeah.
And actually focusing on towards those kills, get a little bit closer. Pounds at the same time. They've confirmed the CT presence is not
dirty.
there.
What
is
an
just
absolute dickhead.
Yeah.
What did we do to ask for this?
Oh, he knows. So we're gonna wait for him to commit on top, and then whiff a couple of shots.
Oh, he could throw some nades.
Oh god.
Oh, I guess that just helped him leave. That's something. A trade out. Circo's 1-for-1. Bomb dropped upstairs. Apex going massive right now on this hold. There can be a trade, and there is potential for them to win, especially with that kill from Tarik. Zywoo moves off the up, and Daps cleans his clock.
Wow.
That's it.
That was a really nice shot from Daps. Came up the ladder with conviction as he gets the final kill there. And now, Jason, this is where you could say it's a disaster for the finances. This is where it's all gone wrong.
Yeah, it's all gone terribly wrong. Even that round went terribly wrong. That was, what, a 2-on-4, 3? When they took that upper bomb site?
Yeah.
Vitality had wrecked that defense, and then everything went wrong.
And this is kind of what Vitality did to NRG. It's the taste of their own medicine. They were able to take upstairs and then just get wiped afterwards. So it feels like it's been quid pro row.
Yep. Vitality opting to take 2 save rounds, or forced by Anna save.
I don't know. They might need to win this one.
Important to put up numbers, yeah. Woo, 3v3, 2 AKs traded. This is any man's game.
Yeah, that's enough.
Oh, did they hear that?
Oh, Alex.
Yeah, they did.
It's okay. They still have a 2 versus.
Oh. I feel like that was a little bit over.
We can hear the Vitality
You were
fans.
building it up. You were building it up.
I thought there was something there. Full eco now. NRG really back on their feet. We knew this game was going to deliver, but really kind of living up to expectations at this point. So NRG on the T side should take the lead at this point, no problem. Loss bonus set at $2,400 per player, so they'll get $2,900 per into the next round. They can't really justify much more than PT50s at the very most on the CD side right now. So a nice idea. They push towards lobby. They managed to get those 2 AKs, but too much presence towards outside. NRG closed them out. And indeed, a couple of PT50s. That's about as exciting as it gets. A Deagle for Apex as he spams wildly towards that squeaky door. Molotovs towards the top of the huts. Trying to get some intel as to where the CTs are residing right now.
Although they move into a small lead with this, if they win cleanly, they have so much money left over. It's just hard. It's going to be such a dogfight for Vitality to come back and break their economy and win the game. They're on CT side. Everything's more expensive. They're not going to want to buy without all like incendiaries. And so they've reclaimed Heaven here, maybe anticipating some kind of upper hit, but NRG have other plans so far. Creeping out ramp now. Out into no crossfire. Some good pistol damage dealt. Okay, more than that, an actual kill.
It's not bad. That's Tarik getting dropped in a heads-up duel against the USP.
And officially the man advantage is Vitalities. They can't really recover the AK just yet, and Alex has a chance to get a kill. Wow, he actually puts that one down too. Can't let these ones slip. Keep majority alive, otherwise the round costs you way more than it should. And ZywOo's here moving in with an AK that he's borrowed from his opponent.
Hello, Zerk. There you go. Headset finally on the right way.
Yeah, he was shooting, huh?
Yeah, no, it was ZywOo spamming right next to him.
Getting knifed. Oh no, that's his teammate. Holy hell. I've lost track of everything.
Yeah, no. They don't hit each other that much.
No. That would have been a bit much.
All right.
We're rounding this one out. I mean, it's like, could say it's anyone's game. Just say like NRG right now have a small advantage. They did okay in that round. They could have had more money, so it was good. Vitality did tons of economic damage those last 2 rounds to keep this somewhat competitive. On this one, they don't have all the nades they want, but they still have an op, and they have basically majority nade sets.
The thing that's
ZywOo's only has is glass cannon.
Yeah,
so
the thing that worries me about NRG so far though is that both buy rounds they've won, like buy round versus buy round, it's been very shaky, like very shaky.
NRG.
Yeah,
I think a lot of the buy rounds in the first half, like Vitality barely were able to take. It feels like something similar. That isn't to say that they could, they would do it again, but
Alex missed the timing for some reason outside to be that overexposed.
yeah.
I love that. I love the late round secret take. I feel like they've still got that. They've already worked upstairs and won that like 2vX, the same way Vitality did, so they don't have to go back there anymore.
Well, it's the first kill for NRG. Like we said, ZywOo glass cannon as well, and a distinct lack of utility on the CT side. And that's not the story for NRG whatsoever. 1 minute mark, they've still got their outside smokes. It looks like they use those as a bit of a ruse here. Just got to suggest presence out in that position with Daps. Like we said, they're normally the in-game leaders who will be making that play happen, trying to get information from their teammates and have no input delay between their calls. So MBK sets up nicely here. Wants to find at least 2 kills. He knows that. Molotov will make things uncomfortable, but ZywOo's there. He needs to hit a couple of shots at this point, but that looks like he'll have to yield and give up the ramp room. Great awareness from Ethan. Really nice stuff.
Yeah.
They still have so much time on the clock.
Yeah,
They can afford to be this patient.
Dude, they made it so hard. They just predicted every single push. I thought, Breeze gets killed easily, and then you think, okay, it's going to be hard to get ramp, but...
Here's the old RPK 1v4, as Henry talked about earlier.
Are we in
Here
source?
No.
It was still technically a 1v4, he just didn't win.
I wanted it.
All recovered and money in the bin on the CT side.
It's going to have to be a half-buy, because they have to fight for these rounds at the very
Shouldn't
least.
Shouldn't they wait until next rounds?
Yeah,
They're going to buy next round anyway, but they do like pistols, light kev.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, right.
So Deagle, armor, maybe CZs and stack up. We'll see what they want to go for. They'll take a timeout at least just to kind of discuss their options. Things starting to fall apart here. But this round is going to be dicey whatever happens. They can't fully invest into it, but there's always a chance you can win with the Deagle. It takes a couple of mistakes from the T side. But how much commitment do they want to bring to the table?
There's been a lot of outside presence on the anti-ecos. There's been some ramp stuff as well, but I think like if you're gonna have pistols, it feels like lobby crunches are super powerful.
They tried one early. It was kind of like half-hearted though. Like it wasn't like a full crunch from Hut and everything, you know?
Yeah, they need a crunch wrap supreme.
Yeah, you can't just push up ramp room on those lobby crunches.
Yeah. What do they try to pull off here? Well, NRG are going to take a pass. They're going to treat this like an Antico, whether or not they know Vitality are buying for sure, and just play long angles, wait out the first quarter of the round, and see if Vitality try a late flash or bunched up nades outside. Then NRG will probably just follow kills if they haven't chosen a site already. Just making sure they aren't playing all the regular angles.
1 minute mark coming in, and in terms of map control, NRG focusing towards outside. They're going to be sure they don't give anything away at all, using the Molotovs. Although one's extinguished, it will be Daps making his way through, trying to confirm that the lower area is completely clear. You can see that CT player towards Garage as well. That's going to be Apex, holding the MP9. He's made the most significant investment here. We've got a scout there as well, but it's Apex that's spent the most cash.
Is this where the vent drop?
Oh yeah, they're going to try that. That'll be something new. 30 seconds. They got to execute perfectly. Deagle could be something. Are they really that worried about the kind of guns they have? They're working hard on this round.
Yeah.
20 seconds.
Maybe too hard.
Yeah, man. Oh, man.
Bomb.
Holy smokes. 15. Count it.
Hello, Dabs.
Dabs got to get out of the vents. He's worried, too. Smoke goes up because they take so much time, and ZWoo is still here. Last line of defense, not even.
Both of them there.
They've got one on the outside. They've got to defend this push. No one's watching whatsoever. That's it. Round over. The ecoing Team Vitality take it, and they even get all 5 or 4 kills. Sorry, Tarik stays alive.
All 4.
He keeps the up.
Oh, they're still alive.
Wow, they work so hard just to get destroyed.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Just to lose.
But it's so weird. Like
the waiting in the beginning's cool. Like, you know, they want to do a set strat like this is fine. But they could have done this same strat at a minute. Vitality are here like, we don't have nades to throw. Like, what are you actually waiting for?
Yeah, the waiting's fine. You just have to apply pressure at some point, right?
And if you execute at 20 seconds, you're going to make all kinds of mistakes. You're going to be skipping angles. Yeah, you're going to get flustered. You're going to lose to crossfires. You're going to forget to trade. You're going to have a nade out.
It's so weird because, like,
oh, shit.
He takes
the 11
headshot from AK.
Wow, 11 damage?
Yep.
Yeah.
And he didn't even have head armor?
No, it's fine.
Valve?
Don't worry about it.
I'm worried.
What was that through? Like
That was through the box.
Yeah.
Wasn't it through blue container?
Yeah.
I guess, yeah. Whatever it was sturdy.
It's a powerful server.
I want to wear that on my head.
Well, outside control from NRG here, coming to the crescendo of map number 1. This is the 3rd series of the day. Gap there for ZywOo, but he can't capitalize upon it. He'll have to fall back at this point as NRG will crack open that main entrance. That's going to be Apex dropping at this point. Still at the 1 minute mark, ZywOo can't really afford to swing out wider than his current angle. He's got MBK to try and buy him some space here. He'll peek out from the window. But Ethan, full control of main entrance right now.
He's going to take his time. Oh, that's a huge one, man. So MBK was... They know has been at ramp. Oh, Ethan, they can't get that. Oh, they do finally get the trade. He was playing with fire, just standing there that entire time. Maybe just too scared to go outside.
So who has not had a fun round whatsoever? Oh, Alex could actually hold on to this whole thing.
This is kind of...
He has to. He's the only one.
Who's the one who wrapped into lobby there?
Are they going upstairs with the bomb?
Somebody...
Yeah, they canceled. Yeah, they canceled. But they still got to kill Alex, who pushed in the lobby. Oh, it's RPK who's in lobby.
He passed someone.
Bomb's down. Now they might just be worried about it for no reason.
Oh, the timing.
Yeah.
Well, Breezy does stick the landing. It's going to be 14-12. Alex has got nothing to say about this one.
That's heartbreaking.
Yeah, it's really getting bad. Can we bring the scoreboard up a second? What loss bonus are they at? So they're going to be at maximum after this one. So $3,400 per player coming in, and they're certainly going to need it. If they save one weapon here, they've got enough for MBK to drop a gun, and same story for Apex here as well. So there will be a buy there. There'll be compromises there.
Well, do we think they might chance it for OT kind of a thing?
I don't think so. There's enough money. If they save the org at least, there's enough to get a decent buyout.
They're still French.
It's like,
so
yeah, it's like
crazy.
3K on Apex, ZywOo, RPK at 3.6. Feels
So,
very iffy.
That,
So
yeah,
it's like
definitely iffy.
8,900 on
How
what,
much is
MBK?
that? No, 69.
Oh,
isn't it?
6. Okay, that's
Yeah.
why I misread it.
6.9 on
All right,
MBK,
fair enough,
yeah.
That might be it.
Yeah, that's
We'll see
tough.
what they can do.
I think they still
So
do
he can
it.
drop one. He can drop 1 M4. Alex would have to compromise his utility essentially, but he can drop an M4 or a FAMAS.
Because they're thinking about going to OT. They're probably like,
I'm thinking like you've had so many struggles on your CT side so far. Are you now going to limit yourself to not having proper utility or proper weaponry?
yeah,
Like
no, it's a voice
you're not
of
increasing
reason.
your chances, even though it's not fun fighting for a tie in that sense. But
Yeah, no, you're right.
What's
Got
the
to decide now.
There's okay. He gets a nade set. Okay, yeah, they go for it. Op. MBK had enough for an armor for himself.
Yeah.
So
it's MP nice. Ooh.
okay,
This is not how you want to fight for a map.
No, it's
Yeah.
definitely not.
It's not the worst thing in the world.
Guess
Yeah.
good thing is Apex plays Enter. MBK can, I guess,
oh, it's
choose
kind
his
of
angle
awkward.
carefully.
Look at that.
but
They have 2,300 left on Alex. It's so awkward
So he didn't drop at all. He just bought nades.
because he just because he saved. So there's nothing he could even drop. He could have dropped the FAMAS and RPK.
Could have dropped
had
an
much
MP9.
better. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're going to keep 2,300, buy a kit.
Yeah, that's a good.
Buy a fucking kit.
Don't be a dick. Buy a kit.
That's it.
Yeah, I know.
What else? There's another one. Don't be it. No.
Don't be a loser. Buy a diffuser.
Oh, that's the one. Yeah. Okay. Bomb. The human centipede is outside. Daps, the head of it. He's getting his ass eat.
Such a bad image.
He's walking downstairs. Everyone following closely behind. They're getting a taste of this.
They're
ready to go. And a crack peek here from Alex. He's going to fall back off that smoke immediately. They know what's about to happen. They've got to kind of respect this as best possible. It's what Vitality were most worried about. NRG will go ahead and get the opening kill. It was ZywOo on the other side of that in previous rounds. This time, Ethan will be the victim, but Cirque, the top performer on the server with the op, is still here. So there's hopes that this could be a fiery end. 4v5, and they have turned their attention and talents back to outside. Tarik can make his way over towards hell, yeah.
Gotta watch that time as well, because they want Tarik to make a play, right?
Oh,
but
good
if they
point.
wait too long, that'd be an issue. It's
Ooh.
26
Oh,
seconds.
yeah, this is the dangerous territory. And they'll start the exec. They've spotted one. Oh, that's a big kill. They know they can make their way out squeaky. And not only that, they've performed the Crunch Wrap Supreme. They have Heaven Control. They've killed 3 upstairs. And there's only 1 coming out of the vent. And he wishes he was still down there because now it's match point for NRG.
Absolutely brilliant stuff from NRG. Perfectly timed. They've applied the pressure in the correct positions, and it's come together in a perfect
That's
manner.
why it sucks being an upper defender.
Yeah.
Because Tarik made it all the way outside and up to heaven with no one seeing him once.
Yeah.
ZywOo got to
Yeah.
pick outside, rotate it away, and no one had eyes on it for the rest of the round.
Oh, now they really are in the nightmare position. You get $3,400 per player on the CT side. That's not enough to buy, but obviously you have to. They've got some map points here, and Ethan taken down early. But here's
This is the key one, huh?
Yeah.
the shot through the door. That's
Yeah.
what
Yeah, I mean, imagine he can't get out of the door. Then it's just like,
Opens up
That
main.
pulled RPK's
Yeah.
attention away
Yeah.
for a half second.
and look at that.
Just look it up.
Yeah.
Would you look at that?
Sometimes you just got to look it up. Either way, it could be the final round here. The UMPs, the MP9s, the FAMASs, everything you don't want to see in a round where it decides it all.
It's pretty much a similar
Similar
fight
to
to
the
what they
last
had
fight,
last
yeah.
round.
Yeah.
Lobby crunch. Lobby crunch.
ZywOo does have the AWP at least.
Yeah, they should just
Just go for
lobby.
it. Go
Yeah,
for
let's get
broke.
in there.
Stuck in.
Shotgun with the op. They'd blow open that squeaky door and just have him walk in slowly. If they're going to go for outside control, let it happen. But they just go into a default. They wait. This is what NRG wants. I mean, NRG like executing late, which makes me uncomfortable, but it's working.
Yeah. They've pretty much been doing the same thing every single round on the T side.
Yeah. So I guess from that perspective, Vitality are like, well, if we do something fast, we're not just going to like catch them off guard because they are being very patient. But a delayed lobby crunch still could work. Like right now, imagine. All this information. Tastes good.
Like we said,
Delicious.
potentially the final round here as we see NRG prepare themselves towards outside. The upper split has been deadly. You can see Ethan on top of the roof there, ready to drop down if required. For now, though, investigating the outside situation. Molotov's exchange, and ZywOo knows he needs to get something going in this position. He is stuck beneath the ladder right now. This is a very common spot. sit behind the steps, and there's actually an opening kill with that MP9. That is going to be MBK striking towards Breezy, but you can see ZywOo just such a lack of intel here. He has no idea how close they are.
So
It's happened
indecisive.
again. It's happened again.
He's got to hit a flick. Oh, yeah, it's happened again. Oh, wait.
Oh! There it
dear.
is. He's back.
Woo!
It's enough. It's
Okay.
absolutely enough.
So, yeah, 2 chances with the same buy. They go 1 for 1.
I can't believe that rotation just came and
1
bailed
for
him
2.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right.
Sacrificial lamb at ramp.
What went wrong there? They had all that info?
It's straight up just who is it rotating in from ramp there? Because that guy saves ZywOo or ZywOo. Jesus, why do I say ZywOo?
I'm assuming
Yeah,
I don't know.
I say it by accident too because someone said that. That's how you say it. No, I can't stop saying half.
it was Bardolph.
That's Bardolph?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He did. He made that the whole French pronunciation argument on Twitter.
But it's a made-up word, isn't it?
I don't
think
I
it's
don't
a
know.
word. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
just-
just
It's like
if
you
that
can't
is
really tell
name-
people how to say things.
On his
Don't-
birth certificate, does it have the capitalization in
Listen,
there?
I'm not trying to get everyone to be mad at Bardolph. I'm just saying that was.
Yeah.
just putting it
made
out
the
into the
argument.
universe.
Yeah. There's some weird ones out there, but we got to say them in our own language, otherwise
At
we
least
sound
Ethan's
crazy.
spelling his name correctly these days.
Yeah, that's one victory, I guess.
That's,
Yeah.
That's a small
I'll take
victory,
that
guys,
one.
yeah.
Now we need to
No
get
longer-
Cutler on
Like,
board.
you're not only destroying your own brand, like no one's gonna know what that means. Like,
Yeah.
like didn't make any sense. It was like Nate or something
Not
like
Nate.
that.
It was his name
We're
backwards.
having to say Ethan, but it was like Nate on screen. You have to like kind of translate in your own brain. It's like, it was a nightmare. The whole thing. It's a whole thing.
Thank God it's over.
Well then.
Well then.
Oh, this is going to be faster pace. Here comes Breeze. Into the upper bomb site we go. RPK, not good
Nice
for
try.
2. And they should lose the bomb site. This should at least be a plant.
Oh,
Oh, dear.
The
Whoa.
self-
Oh!
The ball
he's
goes
gonna
down
do it!
though. 2v3.
Here we go. This is a chance for NRG to close things out, but they've got to work for it. Both players towards the squeaky door right now, trying to scramble out of that position. They've been smoked, but no commitment from the CTs on the defuse here. So still, they live to fight another day. Is this the commitment we've been looking for? It looks like it's done.
Wow.
Vitality, once again, gunning for overtime here, and it will be Cirque to survive with the AWP.
I thought he was off it. It was a fat 10
I thought
seconds.
it was as well, yeah. I think he did get off
No,
it.
he get off it
Yeah,
at
he
one
got
point,
off
yeah.
it once.
Oh, okay.
So he had the kit, he just got off it to kind of bait them out, then he
Didn't
committed
even hear the
after.
second.
But
defuse.
even though like NRG seemed like they were banking on Vitality never actually attempting a defuse because they didn't move really.
I don't think there's anything I could do. The smoke was in door, and then I think it was
It's a good smoke.
Yeah.
But the smoke was past. Like that's gotten through. He was by vent.
Yeah, that's true. There was someone in behind the smoking mini. Is that what it was? Or
There was
In-
a
in
Vitality
lobby.
player.
it was a long
mini.
time ago. Who
Yeah.
cares?
Crunch.
Ooh,
Lobby
there's that
crunch.
glue.
Lobby
Finally
crunch.
done it. They finally done it.
They did it. Yes.
The uppercut in the right moment.
It would be two maps with OT, just like the major here for Vitality.
Dabs make it through downstairs.
Although 4v5's not been the end of the world for NRG.
Oh,
but that
finally.
might be.
ZywOo gets the better of Zerk.
The man with the glasses.
Zerk's done it, what, twice so far this T side? Gotten an opening?
Yeah, that was pretty close though
Yeah.
Yeah.
for the adjustment he had to make, all things considered.
That was nice. It was nice from ZywOo. He's got a small hitbox there. The contortionist. And that might be it, folks.
ZywOo's just been coming alive.
He really has.
It's
Yeah.
been incredible.
He's
21 and 20 right now.
63 ADR, I think, before this round. So, wow, he's just really starting to turn up because he was like a slow first half, but he's now positive.
He was like 15 and 20 like 2 rounds ago, so putting in work.
Put him in the dirt.
All right, Alex already gotten the information he needs.
This would be a stretch.
Yeah, if they somehow win this round, it would be one for the record books. It is going to be overtime here. Vitality have grinded their way back into a position where they can actually take the advantage. Remember, they remain on the CT side at this point. We do 10k MR3, so it's first to 19 or 18-18. We'll do it all over again. CT side needs to be careful with your finances. Maybe not so much on Nuke because you're not going for that double AWP setup, but you will see players save weapons occasionally. We'll see what happens here. If it's going to be a change of pace from NRG, they're the ones that look like they're going to close this game out, and Vitality somehow keep their head above water. And we're back to a full reset here. Back to 0-0, essentially.
Any predictions?
I'm still going with Vitality.
Yeah, sticking with it.
Yeah, I mean, I can't bail on them now, right?
Oh, yeah,
Especially
who
when they
cares?
brought-
Feels like a bit
Who
of a
cares?
bitch
Who
move.
gives a fuck?
We haven't got a
Honestly,
horse in the
I was
race,
actually
you know?
just curious, like
Yeah.
if
Yeah, no,
anything
but
updated.
I actually still kind of believe in Vitality. I think their CT side, again, even though it was shaky. ZywOo getting... I think both teams have the same similar issue on their CT sides. That's the thing that worries me, but I do think like ZywOo's gotten more into the game. And I think,
that's true. Same as at the end of Ghost. When he played against Ghost, I thought he was going to be warm from then, but then he was cool at the beginning of this game. And it's like really...
He's been changing up his position, though, on the CT side here a fair bit. And, like, he's been playing ramp, then he's been playing rotation, then he's been, like, deep, yard. He's been doing a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have one player just drop out for a moment, just to give us a chance to breathe and kind of digest what we've seen so far.
Wonderful.
It's been a back and forth affair. Both teams have been in the driving seat at one point, but like I said, I feel like Vitality have the upper hand at this stage, considering they stay on the CT side. They're looking to post that clean 3-0.
And, it's telling ZywOo's actually gone positive for the first time in the game, just like right now. So, yeah, if he's going to keep opping, they get to start CT side as well. They just win those last 2 rounds, so they probably feel somewhat better now about this. And if they close out this half, they know they have their bread and butter on the T side. So, they've got a little bit, probably more positivity in the server, in the VoIP.
Well, let's have a look at the buys. And it's going to be AWP on either side, of course. It is overtime. 10k available to them. Cirque purchases up the AWP.
Ethan actually sticking with that Krieg for the entirety of the T
Well,
side.
he plays the silo position right on T side. That's his default. So I guess it makes sense. You're going for those taps towards the garage position. Gives him a bit more of a fighting chance.
He hasn't really been active, though. He plays the backside angle of silo that literally just covers stairs, which is fair. That's within the strategy or the tactic that they're trying to employ, but I haven't really seen it do much for him.
Still can be done here. Daps will be at least the front of the pack, but the incendiary will dissuade him.
This is going to be a quick inner hit.
Oh, it looks pretty decent.
That's effective, yeah. Oh, he's taking some damage. Oh, not a bad adjustment from MBK. Falls off on the right spot. Wow, what a trade from Cirque. They get the man advantage off of that. Cirque's still alive. They know one is upstairs behind the site. Molotov coming in his direction. He's got a knock. I mean, he's got an advantage on that fight, but he's falling off of it right now. And now ZywOo's going to come out, miss a flick. You can't ask him to hit them all, but that might have been a very important one. 2v2 here, and they still have tags on RBK. They know he's killed a teammate of theirs upstairs. Alex, is he going to get cleared? Cirque, he's going back and forth between these 2 angles, but that's a better angle from Alex.
Yeah, really decent positioning there. It's left Daps with almost nothing to do there. They're watching towards the heaven position and RPK. And indeed, Alex, especially Alex, our last position, holding towards the ramp room itself. Nice off angle. They had no idea. And it will be the first round of overtime going in favor of the CTs. 16-15 now, or 1-0.
Spicy meatball.
Absolutely. We knew this game would be good, but overtime again. Didn't expect that, and you can see MBK somehow getting a kill out of this. He was worth nothing. The Molotov, the flashbang to look like he was done for. He does get taken down through the smoke eventually, but this was the difference maker. The fact that Alex is aware that the push towards Squeaky could be coming in, and he manages to win out and force the opposition into a very unfavorable situation. Outside smoke's being deployed once again. Remember, NRG deploying these pretty much every single round. ZywOo this time towards outside. We have seen him be a little bit mobile with the AWP and different smokes here. You can see them actually taking a prime focus towards that garage position. Breezy will find the first though. Takes Apex, who's been having a pretty quiet game by his standards, as they wait to pounce towards that main entrance.
Yeah, Nuke's a tough one for Apex, I feel. It's an awkward situation behind the smoke because ZywOo, they can actually probably sneak into midi, not as it clears just now. But he's got a lot of responsibility. He's going to feel like he needs to help out an upper, and that's a great double kill from Alex. That's actually huge. Now ZywOo can take his time outside, but the bomb site has been lost.
Has it, though?
Oh. Take it all back.
Yeah.
Take it all back.
bad.
Guardian Angel of that upper bomb site.
The hero we need, but didn't deserve.
Well, there it is. Money's going to be tight now for the T's. Sure, it's 10k, sounds like a lot even on the T side, but you're buying those orbs, you're trying to get all the utility out. Things can get a little bit desperate towards the end. There's going to be compromises here. Might have to be a Glil or a Deagle for Tarik. He opts for the hand cannon. Cirque has got a Tech 9. Really ropey situation now for NRG. They've got utility to work with here, but certainly don't have the firepower. Cirque's AWP missing is a massive hindrance. And they're starting to focus towards that ramp room, at least for now, with 2 players in position. Daps alone outside, but a backup coming in through the T roof.
Well, MBK's in a solid position. That should at least net him 1 kill. As soon as it there's any sort of commitment from NRG.
Yeah, remember he owned, excuse me, Breeze from this angle. Like
Yeah.
he didn't fall for the jump peak.
The one mess up I think he did in that situation was the fact that he wanted to throw the smoke afterwards. I think like at any point if you get the smoke down, it's not going to do anything for you. Like
It's still
you're just-
coming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
There it is.
Same jump. And still
Okay.
gets one, yeah.
It's Breeze
Yes,
again.
Good.
Oh, okay, MBK. Let's
Now
go.
you can drop the smoke. There you go.
They've tried that hit on him a couple times,
Yeah,
and
he
it like
just-
has never really worked. Has
He's
it?
like, yeah, did I teach you that? That's
Yeah.
the hit I love to see.
Yeah, please come to me more.
Well, that's a 3-0 pretty much confirmed at this stage. Vitality have such an upper hand moving over. This was always going to be a rough round for NRG with just the couple of rifles and pistols available to them, and now
Man.
almost zero chance of winning this one.
NRG were up like 7 or 14-11. Vitality, at the very least, just in a more kind of nebulous sense, they just have a good job of staying composed
Well,
for
remember they were, what,
big comebacks.
14-7 down against
14-7,
Ghost.
and they just won.
Yeah.
So I think they're just forced to be here so many times. They don't even think twice about it. They're like, yeah, we almost always almost lose, so don't worry about
Maybe they
thinking
just
about
like
that
the
getting
thrill of the
blown
hunt.
out.
Is that
Yeah,
it?
I guess so.
Just
Yeah,
like-
they're just ready for that's when they get strong, so they can't even do that until they start losing.
It's like all 5 are like Freiburg. They need to get
Yeah.
pissed off before they actually...
Exactly.
MBK one hell of a map.
31, yeah. You had a really strong first half, then kind of simmered down on the second half of their CT side, and right back at it now, though. First round of OT, or first half of OT. Not too shabby.
We have a kill per round stat. We need like a kill per age stat.
Kill per age?
Kill per age.
So if you're 16, you only get 16 kills, and then you got a 1.0. But if you're Forest, you got to get 20 on a map, dude.
Jesus.
You've been playing for 20 years, man.
You better be good.
20 on a map. Yeah, that's right. And we're out to welcome potentially T, the last map here as Robin presents himself to us. A op pick out into
That sounds very-
squeaky flash.
If he presents himself to
In
us,
the way
that
to
could
the
be
door.
taken so many
Honestly,
different ways.
you know, even if whatever you imagine is probably not the half of it.
Yeah, it's
with
very
the
true.
Flare. So here it is. We've got a big hole in the door, the glory hole for Cirque. He's peeking through.
I like
big
it. It's
glory hole.
Is he going to push
yeah.
anything through it? A scope potentially?
I would feel okay with him just staying in that spot. Quick rotation through vent. As long as, obviously, as long as main is covered off you. But
He's
that's
gonna
a
get one.
guaranteed-
Oh!
no!
Oh,
Got
and he's like, whoa.
too trigger happy.
Yeah, blew his
Yeah.
load too early.
That's tough. Like, I don't think he would have gotten another opportunity, so
Could have like taken the half.
maybe swung it a
middle
little bit
swing,
to the
yeah,
left.
exactly,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It's a tough call though. Breezy in the Zywoo spot.
They got 2 outside, but no one downstairs. Like, this is really risky, but they're actually calling this out correctly. Oh, my God, NRG.
See
Is
the
this
power
their
of that
round?
position.
Anybody in heaven to peek? No, there's just one on the floor upstairs, boots on the ground. MBK could fight him. There's one in the
Oh.
vent. He's not actually a big concern at the moment.
Is he gonna wait
And
for
then there's
Zywoo?
one at ramp.
Is he waiting for Zywoo though?
That's an
Or is that
interesting
I think he's
question,
trying to try and clear the
Oh,
upper bomb
he
site.
spotted one.
Oh, that thing
A lot of
sucks
damage
there.
dealt. Cirque's not got a lot.
Oh,
my God!
Hello.
All right,
That's
then.
one way to end it.
You don't see that every day.
It just did. Why did the fire even spread that far?
Just literally set him on fire.
That's awesome.
Zywoo. Instead of before.
Oh, yeah. Guys in the smoke in the corner.
Yeah, he's
It's
leaving
CT.
so
Can he-
little time for himself though.
He can plant backside. Oh, there's actually a player backside, huh? Oh no,
Tarik.
okay, it was
Sneaky
Tarik
Tarik.
from ramp. There we go.
Yeah.
Well then.
It was really nice to see Breezy using that spot, like by the steps. So efficient with the AUG there. It's like that's like a position that really came alive after the AUG update.
Man, I think
Didn't
that
really
was.
see too much usage
Oh,
before
that
it.
sucks.
Yeah.
I really want him to get one of those
Man,
kills.
I think this is a setup call out because they had very low. Like if Vitality decided to go enter that round, that's a new one. I haven't seen that.
I haven't seen that
If
before. either.
if Vitality decided to go lower that round, there would have been really hard rotates for NRG. They had two players outside.
Oh,
and that's
okay.
one player down. So
all right, a key one as
just
well.
AK him. Yeah, like 50% accuracy from there with the AK.
I was trying to think back now, like how many times did Vitality actually play Silo? Have they done that a single time during regulation?
No,
Because
yeah, it was
Zerg went up
always
there.
Ethan.
He was up there.
Yeah.
Probably did once or twice.
He was
but
always
most
Ethan.
of it was Alex on the ground or
Yeah.
That's a good point. Damn, not bad.
Fighting back.
Oh, we're seeing the Heaven presence from NRG this time.
Oh, Tarik is
That's-
gonna
oh, yeah.
destroy this.
Is he going to let
Vitality
first guy
attempts.
pass?
Does it cost them anything to clear that? Oh,
Oh, okay, well that works.
man, they just... One of them was too pre-focused. After this, obviously, Vitality need 19 to close this out.
Oh, that's such an awkward
That's
angle
so
to have to
awkward.
peek at.
Do you guys miss the Raptors that went all the way around the inside?
Yes,
Not the outside.
I miss.
No one
I
likes
miss
those
dog
ones,
walk.
but
I
yeah.
miss dog walk.
I mean,
It
for
does make the
nostalgic
inner-
purposes, yes, but I mean that bomb set is way too hard to take.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
pretty down.
I mean, it still is with that middle beam going on. Like those spots, like right behind the middle beam,
Yeah,
are
the
so powerful.
fur. Yeah, that spot right above
Ugh.
HUD is terrible.
I said like if there was a way to make the glass shift the trajectory of the nades more so than what they do today, flashes would be more beneficial for inner pushes, like through the roof. But you have to do a lot of tinkering, I guess, with just the physics of how grenades work or how the glass
Yeah.
does it, which is just not worth it.
Last chance here for Vitality to close things out, at least in this section of overtime. We're going to have 4 AK-47s. It'll be Zywoo who's been given the responsibilities to the Desert Eagle here. It's surely an NRG finish, but MBK steals on her way through the smoke. That's Tarik going down towards the ramp, and that's going to force somewhat of a rotation as they drop the smokes towards outside. A lot of pressure and different facets of the map right now, but where do Vitality want to finish?
Oh,
the
lobby
timing is brutal there.
Oh no! Oh!
Timing is indeed
Oh
brutal.
my God!
He's gonna rack
How
up.
is this all happening?
No!
He
He's
gets
surviving!
away. Are you
Oh.
serious? Okay, 3v2.
Woo!
Cirque
Combat
snaps.
upping.
Cirque gonna snap again. No, get snapped. And now it's 1v1. Daps,
Okay.
he knows where this last fight is. He's just
Smoked
gonna
himself
reset
off.
for a second.
No, he's got a gap there.
Oh, it's not bad. He threw it hard.
Oh, is
Suggesting-
do
RPK
it, don't
actually
do it,
searching
RPK.
this? Yeah, this
Don't
is
do
like,
it.
oh no, that's such a
Do you
bait.
imagine what a... Oh,
No, no, no,
oh,
no, no.
Oh, but he doesn't abuse the...
He's
Oh,
out.
and it's a drop.
Yeah,
Moon walks
but-
out of there.
This is scary. Daps doesn't want to have to deal with this. Okay, he heard the door open, so he knows for sure. Bomb tap. Now, how does he play this? 1v1. So many options here. He's going to hear the reload, though. So he's got information. He knows that, I mean, it could be Heisenberg. He can take this position, but did the door swing closed is probably a question he's asking himself.
He's got to shoot the window out if he wants to come
Oh,
out this
he
position
left
as
it open.
well.
Very good. Okay, there we go.
Oh,
Jewel,
and
nice
Daps
wins.
I actually really like the fact that he goes around
OG
towards
again.
window.
We do it all over again.
That was really well played by
Nice
Daps,
play,
though.
yeah.
That was
like by going
sick.
all the way around to window, he gets so much more area, like space cleared from
Definitely the lesser often played.
position or rotation.
Yeah,
I don't know where you're
rotation,
going with
yeah.
this. Like,
People don't often do that in the
Yeah.
1v1s. It's either just they go through
There's a
control,
ram out
open
onto the
door,
side,
and then- yeah. So that was cool. I like that.
man,
More of that.
Vitality had such a good shot at closing that out.
They definitely did.
Like all, like,
They had a 3-0 half.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
And I mean, the
Don't really
lobby
get much
crunch
better than
definitely
that.
didn't pan out for NRG. Ethan really saves their bacon.
Vitality putting a lot of maps on the board today. A lot of rounds, I should
Yeah.
say.
Getting well versed. Nathan talked about that when he was on the couch for a little bit. The fact that it's been a while since they've been playing LAN games.
Yeah.
It's kind of getting into the groove of things. They're really doing that. I mean,
Yeah, it's true.
getting as many rounds as possible.
all the rounds.
Well, we'll see.
This is looking like a faster approach from Vitality. You can see the CT is actually ready and waiting on the other side. Daps wants to
Oh, it's a new challenger.
Oh, we
a
like
little bit more
this.
aggressive. Waiting
Oh.
for his chance. He's trying to get bait from his teammates here. Is it going to be enough? Will they check this position? He is just cowering in the corner, hoping they overlook him. You can hear footsteps all around him. It looks like he's safe for now. Daps could do a lot with this. There's the first kill. Looking for a second. There's a little bit of damage towards Zywoo, but now he can just fall back. That's perfect.
Wow. He's very aware right now. Like, new.
Is that guy coming back up to hunt him? Yeah.
It's Iwu.
Oh, what a read. Daps is a monster right
He
now.
is. He is so aware right now. He's getting my award. 100%. I think
He's
this
getting your
game.
award.
And there you see so many adjustments that that we mentioned in regulation.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that Tarik now, obviously with the different control that they had out in the yard, is able to play behind silo.
And that's when you see him learning, like, in matches, which has to happen sometimes. That's... All right, so to kick this round off, you think? Maybe.
Ooh, that's an open angle you're exposing yourself to, Alex.
That's one. He knows... Oh.
Oh, he knows.
It could, oh my god,
It's
imagine
Daps,
if he
though.
wins
It's
this.
Daps
You
who's gonna
serious?
win.
No, he's not going to do that.
Oh.
Daps comes through with a 3-piece and all of them smart kills.
Oh,
I'd
he's
say, like,
starting on them as well.
Daps had the
Enjoying
three
it.
most vital kills that round. Like
Yeah.
from start, like rank 1 to 5.
Yeah.
vENdetta doesn't have an award.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
you have to come up with an award. So we have Henry's biggest heart award.
I want
not
to
the
say go
official
like
name.
the Norwegian.
Well, what was your
bike-
heart? What was it? Your
The HenryG Big Heart Award.
HenryG Big Heart Award,
Yep.
and then
Moses All-American Award.
Moses All American
North
Award for the
American
most.
Award.
Yeah, or Americas, or Pan American. Depends, yeah, which ones.
Okay.
Yeah, it depends on the day and
very
which
fluid.
teams are there and how he's feeling. And then we have Flaren's sloppy ass award.
Yeah,
Sloppy ass.
sloppy
That's
ass now.
Yeah, for anyone who messes up.
Yeah. I don't know, the Norwegian Berserker Viking Award.
vENdetta back with a vengeance award.
I was thinking like Berserker Viking Award for the most aggressive player.
Okay.
There we go. Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's like Apex and Spades, or
Might be.
Wow. Either way, 1-0 NRG on their CT side. Fast cross from Vitality.
Whoa!
They send 4 players
Get
out there. They're
fucked.
playing with fire. They try to grab.
GG, motherfuckers. I just quoted Moses there.
It's a classic
Yeah,
line.
it was a
Yeah.
classic
It's
line.
a classic line.
That's a good one.
Well, they get the opening kill. NRG 5 on 4, 1918 overall, and they get the second as well. That's Breezy dropping MBK. Lower presence here from Vitality. They're pretty much committed to this as well. They have to try and make this work. They'll slow things right down, but the CT's got such a read.
Look at this.
Tarik's
Yeah.
found his favorite spot now.
Yeah, just like exactly. This is the spot, and he's got
Oh,
help, and okay,
well,
help is down, but he's
rip.
still got a good spot.
Oh.
All right, well, okay, damn, dude. Damn, bro, that's insane. That was just straight up. He cleared that hard.
Zywood doesn't give a damn.
And Dap.
He's had
No
enough.
way. Why is he a
Dabs.
god?
He's had enough.
Dap's on land.
Alex, 1v3
They
again.
got the smoke. They got a smoke. They can. Oh, that's a
Oh,
great
window?
flash. They can delay this.
Or they could just win.
Daps is a goddamn
Straight up
hero.
win.
Why is Dap such a beast?
Damn, dude.
I've never seen anything like it. Didn't even know he could do this kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
we need his age. We need to. What's his
What?
age? He's 28. He needs to get 28 kills then.
Oh, he's got
Okay.
25, yeah, so he's on.
Okay, then
On
he's gonna,
track.
he's gonna go for a 1.0 AK per R. AKPR. AKR per R.
Want to make sure you have that down really quick. Double check that.
Really rolls off the tongue. That's crazy, man. What a peak from Zywu, and they still lost.
Yeah, sounds about right.
That's just
Those are two insane
That's just the
kills.
soundbite for Vitality. Not messing around now. Smokes to try to get in the way of this, but as Halvor mentioned, the smokes to make sure that the Molotov can't interfere. It was a good flash. It made him displace his aim.
It's back and forth, though. The 3-on-3, I'd say, favors Vitality, but not for long. Cirque turns up, and they keep exchanging blows at this stage. Orgs versus AKs. A classic battle here. Apex down towards lower. Got a chance to Molotov towards that ramp. He has got the bomb available to him and a bit more space now as he gets the spray down towards ramp, and Breezy will have to enter from the same position and the same angle.
Alex, though.
Has he noticed it?
Well, he knows
Okay.
now.
He's never going to expect
just
Alex to be
depends.
here.
Yeah, there's no way.
What's the
Alex
plan?
needs to
Where,
whiff
where
horrifying
was
way.
he?
Oh, he knows.
Alex was main, and then
was
he
he
wrapped
checking?
around.
Yeah, I thought he was turned around for a second.
Oh
my God, what
Don't
the-
lose now, bro.
Why
Got a
did he do that?
Molotov.
You've got a molly. You've got a molly. Oh, buddy.
Okay.
What was that? Why did he do that?
I
Why did he
don't
scare
know.
all of us?
Why did he do
Why did he
that?
just stop shooting?
Oh, man.
Man, NRG were clapping cheeks there for a second. They almost pulled out the 3-0 half, but they lose one at the very end. And I'm not sure how Alex got away with the flank, but
He'll take it.
It
yeah,
worked.
He'll take it. Yeah, that's all that matters now. It's a test of NRG's T side and Vitality's CT side. They had a clean CT side to respond.
That's
so
the first T-side won in overtime. So
the first
T-sided round won in overtime.
Oh wow, yeah, because that's wow.
Jason is grinding the numbers. Though.
You like that?
Unbelievable, yeah.
I'm over here with a calculator.
Just making
TI
sure.
83 plus.
This guy would win. Are you smarter than a 6th grader in a heartbeat?
Yeah.
It was a dicey clutch. As long as you're winning, though, that's all that matters.
That was crazy. Why do you stop spraying?
It's just like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm out.
Let's give him a
It's
chance.
too easy. Well, on both teams once again. And the magic number is 22, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking for here. 21-21, we'll do it all over again. Same default from NRG. Got that Krieg towards the silo. This time Zywo and ramp. We've seen him play this position 3 or 4 times now. See if he can make good of it once again.
It's really T side that sucks in OT. I think you have to call every round.
Yeah.
New stuff. Every
Coming
round.
up with some sort of variation of the strategy.
Like if your team
Same
doesn't know what
smokes.
you're going to call, then you haven't been doing a good job in regulation, so it just
Sure.
feels stupid.
Someone missed a smoke.
Yeah, that just landed
That's
on.
a atrociously missed smoke.
You don't like
Oh
to see
my
that.
god.
That's gone absolutely nowhere close to where it was done.
That's when you yell, the CT's missed a smoke. could be a good Molotov if they act on it, but they're kind of just waiting around. That's actually nice from Cirque. Just comes up for the pre-fire. They're not. Oh, that's a chance. That's his chance.
But they don't want to mess with the AWP, so bail out.
Fair enough.
They're going to go back up, and they're going to get slaughtered. They don't have the utility to make this hit work.
Could be the least important person to do that much damage. Okay, what?
Okay, Alex, that's
distraction. It's a distraction.
It's all a ruse.
It's all a ruse. The 1950s want their word back, and Tarik wants the bomb site. Not going to get it.
Definitely not going to get it. Vitality looking for another 3-0 here. That would be enough to close things out. But for now, they'll be satisfied with the 2020 scoreline. They're on the CT side. And at this stage, obviously, we'll see NRG reinvest the round. They don't have to bring the AWP out every single time. It's not a necessity, but they'll take... I'm surprised it's took what timeouts here in double overtime.
We didn't really have too many in regulation.
I suppose so.
It's like one each,
I think they would have used them up, yeah.
I think Vitality have used the majority of theirs. We haven't seen a ton from NRG. So nice work from RPK. Enough to win the rounds here. Tarik couldn't close things out. And we'll see whether the AWP on the T side will come through. But for now, terrorist timeout, a chance for them to discuss. The AWP does come out again.
Double up.
Oh, you rarely see a double AWP on the CT
side. Oh my god.
And now on the T side.
Dude, that's a total gimmick. I think the way they see it is like we just have been bad on T side, especially in OT. So we saw from Statsman, Jason O'Toole came through, told us they haven't put up a round yet. So they're like, hey, let's try to get a kill and make them maybe peek something else too aggressively.
Jason,
run into the other question is like, where are they going to find the pick?
I don't even know, man.
One ramp, one outside.
Yeah, one ramp, one outside.
Yeah, I guess Tarik goes ramp and tries to take the duel. If Saiwu is the one who ends up facing him instead of MBK, that could go really bad.
I mean, yeah.
I think you'd almost prefer it, right? If you can get the angle and just hold it.
I guess by how slow they're also playing their T side, maybe it makes sense to at least hold angles with an AWP now, but it's so rare. That's so rare that you would ever do this.
MBK's not going to expect an AWP.
Like, it's questionable to bring out the CT side.
Oh my god, that was nice.
That was a good shot.
Holy
nice
shit.
and clean.
Yeah.
Just the way Jason likes it.
That was a baby wipe. On Jason's bald head.
Jesus Christ. That's a pop flash and a half.
Wow. Oh, this position, though, can be a little bit filthy. Vitality standing strong. 5 versus 3. AWP shot misses. That double AWP setup.
Destroyed.
P250 having to save the day there. Not the best scenario for them. They still have 2 AWPs now. 4 versus 3.
This hasn't panned out, has it?
It really hasn't worked out for them. But you can still win, I suppose. Anything can work, but...
You're just relying so much on Tarik to create some kind of an opening for you, right?
A post plant might be cool, but... Yeah, they haven't anyone lure? Dude, they only have the one ramp guy to kill. Okay, Alex moves in.
If they get Alex,
hear this.
Tarik can turn into a massive lurk.
This is where it comes
timing
down to. Door goes open. And Zywu gets a kill. Okay. Interesting. They got a man to spare. I mean, they might want to try to go for it.
Oh, what? There's still life for them.
Cirque,
Yeah.
1v2. He has a chance. The bomb's not planted for him, so it's such.
He's got to run out.
It's such a risk. I mean, they've got to. Yeah, there's.
He's holding on for next round, or not.
All right, map points again for Vitality. Looking for triple overtime. NRG after the double investment of the AWP on the T side as well. That money's going to be in a real dire position, right?
They actually were like, okay, if we don't win this round, we're going to lose anyway. So
they got the bomb planted, but 2 of them 3,400.
Yeah,
right?
It's not great.
Could it have been like a misfire on the side of NRG?
Nah, they took a timeout, right? Then it came out.
No, that's fair.
It's a really calculated misbuy.
Yeah, really thought about it. Right, you
looked at the buttons.
You're gonna press auto buy and see what happens. So we're gonna take a bit of a gamble.
We'll go from there.
Yeah.
Let me know what happens, and then I can call a strat.
Galil, Mac 10, it's really not looking good. It's going to be such a gutting one to give up as well, if that is the case. But still, 3 rifles, make it 4 with the Galil there. Mac 10, and looks like an upper pouncer. The flashbang will come through, not before they take a lot of damage from the HE. They're just going to go in together off this flash. Hope for the best. Oh, the flash is brutal! Hello, RPK. That's surely enough, but he's not done just yet. Does damage towards the 3rd. And now it's a 4 versus 2. Vitality have got this game in the palm of their hand. They just need to hold on.
All right, boys, find a way to lose it.
Dabs is still alive. That's all I'm saying.
That's a good point.
That's true. And his son, Ethan. Don't you ever talk to me and my son ever again? Says Dabs. As they think about what to do.
Yeah, AK-47 found, but
all right, they're
sure.
Picked up the AK. Odds went up 2%.
Yeah, they've got a flash. Well, multiple flashes, 1 smoke, Molotov.
They've got nades. They've got time, actually.
Vent dive?
That has to be what that smoke
I
is
think
for.
they're suggesting we might go with the
Yeah, like,
vENdetta.
hey,
Yeah, just
spam
walk. You
this.
got to walk it out though.
They get a
There
kill.
we
It's
go.
2v3
Dabs.
right now, and they could potentially get out. In fact, Ethan will take that liberty. He's out to the vent. I don't know.
Well,
He's
Ethan-
gonna wait for the smoke to
he's
clear.
just
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
outside of the vent. So, but he's in a good position, and he knows for his teammate, that
Oh.
his dad, that nobody's on top of the hut. The trade will come out. It's 1v2 right now, and is there a man upstairs?
Bomb?
Yes, he is. 17 seconds left. He's got to get a kill and figure this out. Beyond that, no, but that kill doesn't come down. It's a round for Vitality, but not just that. The match itself, Nuke has won, and it's a huge comeback to kick things off.
Absolutely true there, Launders. Another fantastic game here at CS Summit 4. It goes to double overtime once again, but that's just the first map at this best of 2. We have got yet another affair coming up. It's going to be so much fun. I'm really enjoying myself today, and this is the third series, Jason. You enjoying yourself?
I am very much enjoying myself. Yeah, this has been lovely.
Yeah? What's been your highlight so far?
I think.
Don't take too long.
I think it was Fifth Laren almost breaking again with laughter this
That
morning.
was that
he
was
had a
always
couple
lot of
moments
fun.
this
Yeah.
morning.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
a
always
shame.
good.
Like it's nice.
Yeah,
Where's
missed
he gone?
that guy.
Has he gone home?
Missed
or-
that guy. Yeah.
Does he ever do anything? Anyway, well, it's going to be. I feel like this is the real team right here. This is the team that's kind of holding it all
If you
together.
think about
As
it,
for
yes. I mean,
Jason and I with the alliance over here. You
Can be
guys
the
got your own thing
workhorses.
as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we got a
so-
chicken on our team as well.
You
Or I
got-
guess
yeah.
we got a cock on our team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we'll get to. But
Oh, okay.
I was talking about
Something
myself.
to say.
Yeah,
Yes,
no.
just don't worry about it.
We've gone to the dick jokes early.
What was the second map? Is it
Inferno.
Inferno. That's
yeah.
right.
Yeah, it
This is
seems
what-
so far away. Holy smokes. That's we've been waiting for Inferno. That was
And
going
that's
to be
when
the first map, and
they
now it's like
I think both teams, even Chet even said that they feels like that's a kind of
50-50,
50-50, right?
yeah.
So that really sets things up quite nicely. Everyone's starting to get warmed up. You'd at least hope so after a double overtime game. Vitality just off the back of another series as well.
Yeah.
So they're 3-4.
Also,
right
maybe
now.
starting to get a little bit tired and sloppy. This is
Yeah,
where mistakes can be made.
Absolutely. So definitely a chance for things to turn around. But for now, I think, is it time to take a little small
It sounded
break,
like
perhaps?
it sounded
Yeah.
like a break time.
Let's take a small break.
Yeah,
We're back
small
with
break.
Inferno. Please, ladies and gentlemen, do not go anywhere. We need you to watch. Otherwise, this doesn't make any sense. See you there.